Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no floor. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. If I got it, they got it. Family strong, they solid. For them empty my pockets. If I got it, we got it. Foundation been solid. Taking off like a rocket. Yeah, I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no floor. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too.
You too. Ooh. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another amazing series of games on the way. MSC Day 3. We're about to watch party it up. Outplay is playing up against ONIC. I'm super excited to see how this goes. Guys, just to let you know, the whole purpose of this is to be able to recap and watch everything, because it's just such a big time difference for us in North America, but I still want to be able to catch these games. And what better way to catch them than with you guys as well. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. First game of the day, I believe, is going to be RSG playing. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let's not waste any more time. We are also giving away some free skins today. Copy that code below. Redeem the code on the website beneath that. You have a chance to win some skins. 12.5% chance for 12 different skins. 20 are available, so make sure you guys get it as soon as possible, okay? And yeah, not wasting any more time. RSG Slate up against EVOS. EVOS, second best team in Indonesia. RSG Slate, the #1 team in Singapore. So it's definitely going to be one for the books, and I can't wait to see which way this goes. And about which way this goes, I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Hope you guys were able to catch the interview on the MLSA YouTube channel with my boy Exio, dominating as a coach. Definitely shout him out on his journey. Speaking of MLSA, Cyberpunk tournament's right around the corner as well. So make sure you guys go follow us on YouTube to be able to catch that as you see all the top teams in North America competing. Sponsored by OUTPLAY and also sponsored by Raz. And also partnered up with Trek Senpai for his tournament, the Mayhem Cup as well.
Looking at both teams, interesting point. They're doing the bans very slowly. They're really thinking about all of the picks and bans here.
There's a lot of respect, in my opinion, here coming from
First over there, Ergo. Ark is in the house. Hello, what's up, Fuckery? How you doing?
A monster when he's
appreciate you being here.
Like the Lancelot, right? So they don't want EVOS to get their hands on it just
Alright, so
yet.
the glue, the Lancelot, has been banned out from the side of RSG Slate. Response from EVOS, they take out the Fredrin, they take out the 1111. A lot of people have been overlooking this, but people really only worry about it when they go up against Echo. But it's really interesting because you're seeing EVOS ban it out. But keep in mind, EVOS is in Indonesia, so maybe they're not going to let the 1-1 walk through. But not too many teams have been banning the 1-1, so maybe it's a comfort pick. Maybe they know something about RSG Slate that I don't.
Is great just because Diablo wants to make sure that he can have a very good laning phase.
Let me know what you guys think about 1-1. Is 1-1 worth a ban, or do you think, like, if there's a player on that side who's that good on it, then you think you should respect it? Because it does create other heroes to be slotted up. Navaria is allowed now. She's not in the global ban phase no more. Grok is not allowed in the entire MSC. Just some information for those who didn't know. Yeah, he had some weird thing with his ultimate, so he can't be slotted in for MSC.
The glue, and like I said, they got to make sure that their backline is safe. They even ban out the Fanny.
They might have to ban out the Joy too.
Fanny's been banned out too. Wow.
Up against Phoenix, they're
going to be able to get 2 decent pickups for EVOS.
Now,
Valentina's still up.
The Joy was actually the Navaria.
Arlott is still up.
Arlott
and Eve has been a pretty nasty combo.
What is he thinking about?
See what happens.
You know what? I don't really think that the Joy ban needs to be banned. I don't know. Is it in the arsenal?
Yeah, people haven't really been
banning
banning the Joy too often.
Before the game started, when we were talking about the team,
Kaz is still available, so there's suppression on the table for the Joy.
They're trying to
Kufa's still available. We've seen Kufa be a dominant roam. There goes the Kaja right there. Valentina, Arlott.
Power pick for losing QT as well. Still sitting at
Valentina, Arlott for sure.
And like we
Not
mentioned,
even.
right?
Oh, is that Navaria? Or is that Valentina banned? That's Navaria. Valentina, Arlott. That's what I'd pick up right here.
They're gonna work on.
What'd you guys pick up?
Looking at this, it's an interesting point talking about the Joy because I've seen RG Slate as you play, and if the Joy is picked up, it's going to Bray. Bray is going to be one using the Joy, making sure that he gets those kills.
I wouldn't
and
pick
then the
Joy here.
Will deal with it.
Oh,
later.
maybe for RG Slate. Yeah,
they
can take it.
This does kind of limit, honestly, brands quite a little bit.
But I just take the Valentina. Valentina and Arlott.
He's playing weak side brands.
Like
they're not gonna give a lot of attention to brands. He might get caught quite a bit. And picking out the Beatrix as well as the Valentina.
We're just gonna take the Arlott now.
Yeah, I mean, picking up the
Forgot about
Beatrix early has been something that a lot of teams have been doing, right?
That's a surprise.
Notably, Phoenix with Benny.
I don't know if I would have did the same thing.
RSG actually did the same thing to deny that pick away from Benny. So for EVOS Legends, I know brands who does play this Beatrix.
I don't know if you take the Fredrin here
as well. What I'm concerned with right now is the fact that they didn't pick up the Joy, and with the Kaja already picked up.
Yeah, you take up the Joy and the Fredrin. Or the Joy and the Arlott. Or no, Arlott and Fredrin or Arlott and Joy.
I wonder if Bray can
No.
Joy in the jungle.
Joy. I'm mixing that up both ways. Martis.
But here, they actually go for the Martis instead. So still
Carry.
In my opinion here.
Wow. What's up, Mubin? How you doing?
Not exactly
Appreciate you sneaking up on us.
For the carry against the Beatrix. And maybe they're anticipating these heroes coming from EVOS and trying to deny it with the carry pick.
I think when it comes to the Joy, this is the first game of the best of 3, and you kind of
we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I wouldn't have probably. I guess they didn't want them to ban out their marksmen. They wanted to get the carry, but
But the moment you
don't really know what you're going up against. I don't know if the carry is really that optimal.
It's a single target setup. It's not an AOE kind of setup. So I kind of feel like
Hinata in the building. I know. I've seen it. Phoenix was gone. Phoenix was gone.
He has an opinion on the MSC.
Can't wait to see what happens today.
He says, I hope in this MSC our team will go.
Did you say who your team was, Hinata? I don't remember if you told me or not.
Because the results in international tournaments weren't that good, but with the upcoming and new lineup, I hope we can achieve a better results compared to last time. So far, they're on the way to do that, right? Because even last year at MSC, again, RSG, they didn't have the best of performances, but looking at RSG now, it feels like a different one. And like you mentioned here, the Franco.
All right, Van looking good so far for both sides. Suppression on both teams. Double suppression for EVOS. Not really sure if that was worth it. I guess now they can have the Valentina profit out somebody else. Somebody else still can take the Kaja, but
I think the Martis was a really good deny pick away.
Do they go Farza? Do they ban Farza? Do they ban artillery?
As we all know, EVOS Legends.
Oh, I ban Arlott. You gotta ban Arlott. You gotta ban Arlott.
And EVOS are actually the ones who ban it out. So yeah.
So you can still run Arlott and Eve. Be pretty nasty. Storm Shadow. Shee.
Here's the thing: it's not a Cambodian team.
How you doing?
Every single team that's playing, they give huge support, man. But yeah, going back.
Wait, Storm Shadow.
Interesting.
Doesn't sound familiar. That's mobile. That's your Mobile Legends name?
So I kind of feel like they're putting a lot of eggs on the brand's basket, which is very interesting. Because
or is that your Discord name?
We still don't know what is going to be Taz's hero.
Are you in MLSA?
I love the Yuzong band. Full respect on Psychots.
Yeah, Taz is quite versatile, right? He has played the assassins in the jungle. He's played the fighters.
I always like to try and put a face to the name for everybody. Hinata, are you on our MLSA Discord?
Last pick surely is a surprise factor.
You like Echo? Yeah, Echo's my favorite team as well.
I think I spoke about this with Leo and Gideon. Yeah. EVOS Legends, for Age, he always has that one player who he's able to implement his mad scientist role into. For Bigatron back in the day, it was Renball with the goal.
Yeah, I knew they were going to take the Farz out.
EVOS Legends, I really do feel like
Eve is available
that
though.
Mansel's been given on to Taz because he's the one who's always being given these
Eve's not bad here either.
Picks. Tankito, Arla jungle, even in MPO Indonesia, and that's something that EVOS want to play with. Again, the reason
they got some nice looking jerseys. I'm not gonna lie, I'll definitely rock one of those.
That good matchup for either XP or gold lane. Now that they pick up the gold lane, the jungle will certainly come first, in my opinion.
Right now, because EVOS, they banned out the far side. I'm actually looking at RG Slate SG. This is kind of a good pick for
They already
them
picked
to
up
pick up
Marksmiths.
the Eve into this kind of matchup. I mean, like, sure, you're going to give over the real manipulation on
Yeah, I said the
Valentina,
Eve.
but
I said the Eve too.
I kind of feel like
The Eve and
it's
the R-Lot.
fine. And if people are questioning the Kaja
I would
as
take
well
the
as Eve,
R-Lot
they
first.
don't exactly work the best
Oh, they
together
banned
because it's
R-Lot
not instant
because they don't have
burst.
first pick.
The fact that the Kaja as well as the carry is there, I kind of feel like if RSG
They're trying to pull their hand, see what they do first.
mid laner that can take care of itself, clear the wave very fast. I kind of feel like they can.
Oh, I did help you in
really build up
Discord.
The tempo
Okay.
And start
Your
punishing,
name?
the lanes
Your
of
name
EVOS
is actually
Legends.
Shadow,
Yeah,
Storm
that-
Shadow.
it
I gotta look
kind
again.
of makes it seem like
Did you
they're
personally DM me?
forcing
You
RSG
DM'd
to
me,
beat
right?
up at this point, right?
Yeah, true.
Farsight,
Maybe that's
Navarre,
what it was.
Kadita, those are the three heroes that Roy really likes to utilize in that mid lane.
Oh,
and
you're not?
all
It's
of them
okay.
have either
No
been
reason to be
taken away
sorry.
or
I was just
banned
wondering if I
out.
knew you from
So,
Discord.
Yeah, all is left is Yves at this point. He can go in for
I like
his
trying
Lydia,
to
but
trying to
even
figure out
that
who everybody
isn't
is.
as powerful in the way that you
Love meeting
mentioned.
each and every
But
one of
here,
ya.
EVOS go in with a Minotaur.
Alright, so we got
20% win
Minotaur.
rate so far.
How y'all feel about Minotaur lately, yo? Minotaur's been getting slotted like crazy, and he's been really good.
I believe on the Minotaur against EVOS Legends. So he also brought it.
I think Maru used it as well.
Oh, Maru used
Yeah.
it as well, but the last time we saw an XP
Yes,
was
yes, yes,
Royal
true.
Milk on.
Guys, before the draft ends, remember,
Phoenix, yeah.
there is a
And the
giveaway
way
for
they
this
played
code
it with
beneath
the
me. If you guys
Minotaur
register
was
that code or redeem it at
really
the following
weird, because he
website
always
beneath,
gets split pushed, and
you'll
the
be able to get a
ability for the
chance
Minotaur is
at
just
20
not
skins
there.
available,
RSG have a chance to pick up a
12.5%
good matchup
chance at
and
12
pull the
different
Minotaur
skins,
to do
20
the same
drawings
thing EVOS did to
that you can
Phoenix.
pull from.
Now we gotta look at Diablo's
Make sure you type
pick
that code in
because
as soon as
some people
possible,
looking at
okay?
casters are like, if
My
you
way of
see
giving back to you
Diablo,
guys,
lagging,
being amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna get a crazy pick. The Eve, as expected, is picked up, and 100% on this Khalid. Diablo putting in work.
All right, all
Definitely.
right. That's 2 out of 2, though, right?
I mean, it's
Well,
100% is not percent.
depending on how this match goes, but I think it's a little bit different this time around because last time Lucian QT was on a hero that had more AoE CC. This is a little bit more single target. Sure, there's going to be some vulnerability on the Beatrix, but it's not going to be a wombo combo like we saw before. I want to see
Khalid.
how that works and
Wow,
how
it's
they
the first time I've
actually
seen Khalid.
are able to utilize that hand in hand.
Looking at
No,
the
actually, no,
lineup,
it's
I kinda
not.
feel like
RSG
we
Slate
gotta
pulled
look
out
at
Khalid in their
Evelyn's
MPL
Diablo
Grand
usage,
Finals.
because if it's a more survivor-centric...
Ling again. 2 Lings in the building. It's the second Ling appearance that we've seen in MSC.
They're reacting very heavily towards this Ling.
Here we go.
Expect the Ling to be a little bit different though.
Okay.
Because, okay, I think the standard Ling will still just go full damage. You want to go for the killing spree.
Yeah, I wanna see how Ling plays in this. Only on YouTube?
Oh, wow.
Hey, it's the best place to be at, right?
Singapore.
Yo, what's up with Singapore and Myanmar? Like yesterday, Singapore, they were rooting for Phoenix. 49% of them were rooting for Phoenix, and this time it's happening again. What's going on in Singapore?
They're
I guess
hyped
there are
up.
a lot of EVOS Legend fans in
It's
Singapore.
packed in there this time.
EVOS Legends technically is a bit like Singaporean.
Yeah. EVOS is a very big name in Singapore. I just like the fact that it's not one-sided, man.
One
Even
of
the
their
audience,
coaches.
they're like, yeah, it could go either way. It could go either way, and that is what we want to see. I really want to see RG Slate SG. Can they pick up the tempo? And I want to see how Taz is on this link.
I have a guess. I think it might
Whoa!
something we haven't seen before.
Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land
That
of
thing is
Dawn
so
for
cool.
game number 1. The seeding of the teams will be right here. We will see.
All right, let's see what you
who
got.
goes
RSG,
into the first seed of the group. But it is
Singapore,
gonna be the killing spree,
RSG
so nothing too
Slate.
fancy for Taz.
Going up
And
against
on that note, right, Diablo once
the
again
one,
with the Master of Assassins,
the only
so that's
EVOS,
just permanently
Indonesia.
Diablo's favorite emblem. He's going to utilize that either way. But even on your screen now, Dreams on
just
the
delayed his
Franco.
farm.
We haven't talked about this, right?
It doesn't fully
He is
cancel it,
such
but it
a
definitely
nuisance. He
got a little
knows
bit
how to
bonus
pressure that
HP from
jungle,
that
and
regen.
He is going to try to prevent Brave from popping off.
The thing about the Franco, man, even if you're doing everything perfect, the Franco will force you to do a mistake. It's either you're
Yo, there's
not
been some
engaging
nice
at all because
Francos
the fear of his the fear of
recently in
his effect,
MSC though, I
or
will
you
say
will
that.
just
Even Shark ran the Francos.
okay.
Francos pretty good.
Dislocate this place.
Displace, thank you very much. Displace you.
Burnix, was that
with
Burnix
your
Flash? No,
iron.
Who
So,
almost
honestly, the
beat?
Franco,
Yeah, it
even
was
if he
Burnix
doesn't do
Flash.
anything, it's
Burnix
the
Flash
fear.
had a
The
nasty
fact that,
Franco
you know,
as
they
well,
have
man.
two
This dude
ways to engage is crazy.
bloody hunted Benny Cutie and then grabbed Kyrie, bro, with the iron hook.
Beautiful dive, but he does
Killed
lose
both of them.
Ray in the process, and that is an expensive
Beautiful from
trade.
Burnix Flash, even though they're gonna get hopefully taken down by OUTPLAY. Because I don't want OUTPLAY to lose the group stage.
Yeah,
That'd
they're
be
trying
very
to put a lot
heartbroken.
of emphasis onto Brands, right? I mean, even in the interview, they're saying that they want to put a lot of pressure onto him. So far, he's feeling that pressure. It does inhibit him just a little bit, but knowing Brands, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. But Roy here,
Taz should be up in farm right now. He's already level 4. Martis level
Honestly,
4 as
for
well.
me,
But he doesn't have jungle emblem, so
Taz
Martis
has
can
been
clear
playing this
faster.
MSC. I kind of feel like mid-game or during this best
I think they got rid of the stronger retribution with the jungle emblem. I don't think that's a thing no more.
Their focus, man.
Pretty sure that got
I think they
taken
gotta
away.
go for Taz. You can't let this lane scale up, man. It's very, very dangerous.
It's almost like Brand's the weak side now for EVOS
Yeah.
Legends. They've completely adapted and shifted their playstyle. Diablo now gonna just give that XP onto Roy as Hijime has hit level 4, but they're not actually going to go for this turtle first. They want to give Taz some more room to play with.
So
and
RSG
10 seconds
Slate,
on that purple buff, so they might not even be able to fully contest for this turtle.
seen
He's already
Diablo.
spawned in, there's already half
I see
HP.
Diablo go
It's a free
against.
turtle over to RSG.
There's another hero player named Diablo in North America. That's what I'm thinking of. This is RSG Slate's first game, I
from
believe.
Oki to deny
Right?
that pick away, and RSG get a free turtle.
yeah, there's not much of a retaliation response coming in from EVOS. Perhaps they don't want to go in for anything too aggressive, but this is exactly the playstyle that we expect from RSG, and it's surprising, right? Because you put something like a carry in the gold lane, you think they're gonna be a little bit more passive, but either or, Octi has just been very active, but
Ooh.
Taz goes in.
Good read onto Lucian QT. Oh, he actually canceled
Comes
on
the
the
Ling.
right
Listen to
touch
Ling
from
Gots.
the blades. Brand is standing in the
Dang!
Good hook to trade it 1-for-1. Gold lane
Got
for
melted.
the roamer. Roy still just standing there, providing Oki with the support.
Roy melted Brands.
I gotta say, I think it's worth it for RSG because they did what they aimed to do. They gotta take down Brands.
Yeah.
They were able to do that. If they
It's
were
a higher
able to
value
take out
target.
Taz, that'd be amazing. But the fact that they gave a kill onto Oki as well as Roy, they will be able to hit their
Yeah,
first
if you would've
item
shut down
first.
Taz
But the
or
thing is,
Brands a
even
little
if you hit
earlier,
your first item first,
that would've been
what are you
better
gonna
because
do
you
with
could
it?
delay the
If they stay
jungler
passive, not
on his
doing
farm
anything,
rotation, put him
he'll be
behind
still
against
feels bad.
Bray.
But if they got their first
Or you
item,
could have
and
took
they go very, very
Brands
aggressive,
out and delayed him
especially
picking up an
around
item
objectives
before
like the turtle,
Oki.
it's gonna be very good for RSG.
So
Yeah.
Insane though. Did you see
with
Taz
Brands
cancel out
falling,
the divine judgment?
that's definitely going to be
I
an
saw.
advantage for Oki.
Taking a look now at the in-game equipment, right? We're 3 minutes in, and you can see that the Beatrix hasn't really reached that power spike yet. Already Fury Hammer
Two
is a
Legion
little bit of an
swords.
edge in terms of damage, but oh my god, losing Kitty goes in again.
No follow-up just yet. Hijime is forced to flicker out though, so that is a pretty good trade over. They're already going in. Bray is able to
Did he take
steal
it?
away
Oh,
the
he took it.
orange buff. What do you call it?
Grand Theft Purple.
No, orange.
Orange.
Oh,
You
man,
had
I did
one
it again.
I gotta
Orange.
say,
Grand Theft
Eterna's
Orange.
red hair is amazing though.
Yeah.
I'm going to start saying
Her
that
hair
casting.
A little colorblind on the caster desk right now, but that's too. What?
With Divine Judgment forcing a flicker, it's just a flicker battle. It's a battle of bait. Thing is though, Taz now
Roy.
have a little bit of retribution. Oh, Dreams with a good flicker bloody hunt onto Roy. Iron hook as well to go for the trade. And it should just be 1-for-1, but Oki's still free farming really well down in the gold lane.
Yeah, speaking of which, right now he's able to take quite a lot there. Dreams probably looking for a hook, not gonna hit. Oki able to
Close.
dodge Brand's sniper shot.
kills
as
from
well.
Brands, though. That's
right now,
fast.
looking at the goalie, not much difference here, and I actually like.
Oh, yeah, they did take down Phoenix, didn't they?
Spells for now. Lucian Cutie able to get Dreams.
They sent Phoenix home.
Bennett's rage. Oki gonna be target down. Gun down a bit. Iron hooked onto the back. Lucian Cutie falls. And Taz picks up a double.
Tasmanian
Picks up all the
Devil.
blades, now trying to get away. But
Oh.
Diablo shuts him down just as he enters the turtle pit.
Yeah, 2-for-1 trade in favor of EVOS Legends, though. So
Khalid,
the
haven't seen that in a
aggression
minute.
coming from Taz is going to pay off. Luckily enough for him, there isn't really much of objectives that are on the board for him to contest.
You know, a
His
bonus, I
death,
guess, when you go up against Ling
not so bad.
and your
I would
Khalid is when
say.
you
I
have
will
that
take a look at
sand
the replay here
underneath
in
you to
just a
pick up
few
your
seconds.
speed.
Yeah, looking
Your
at the
AO,
replay here, we're gonna
your
look at what
range for
happened
your
down
basic
the bottom
attack is
side.
increased, so
But
you have a
very
chance of hitting
good
him when he's
counter
very
engage
low.
coming in from EVOS
just
because
spam your
they
auto
feel
attack
like,
when he flies
okay,
by, you will
they're
catch him.
overextending. Oki really wants this turret, and we're gonna take advantage of that. The
That's
fact
what he
that
did.
Diablo
That's
got
what
a
he
kill
did
there
actually
was
right there.
Actually very, very lucky. But
I just thought about
gotta
that. That's
say,
pretty
man,
cool.
Lucian Cutie on this Kaja has not been having the cleanest of engages just yet. We gotta see whether that will change or
Alright, turret,
he just
going to
not
RSG.
comfortable enough on this hero.
That's actually a good question, right? I'm not really sure. I mean, this is his power hero, so he should be comfortable. So the question is, why he isn't able to perform at the level that we expect him to. Is it because of the counter engage potential setup coming in from EVOS? Is Taz being a little bit of a problem, or should that focus be
DM?
centered on Taz instead?
I read that the wrong way. I read that as dumb.
His divine judgments have been clean, but on Taz, it just seems like he can't get a grip on.
Oh no,
Taz.
is that what you meant to say?
Temples of
Or
Blades,
did you say
good
DM?
timing
Maybe you did say
for
dumb.
Taz has been able to deny Lucian Cutie a lot of these engages, but Cyclops gonna be walking
Oh
up
no,
there.
you
Divine
said.
Judgment onto him instantly now with the Raging Storm as well, but look at Iron Hook connecting onto Bray with a Bloody Hunt as well. Cyclops still
Oh,
able to
you did
survive
message me.
somehow, some way. But EVOS Legends will probably have to concede this
Yes, you can.
turtle. Taz goes up to the top lane, will try to look for a turret trade instead. And RSG, perfect neutral objective control.
Think
so
I did?
far.
You sure?
Honestly, we can look at the items, but the thing that actually made it so that Cyclops could survive, number one, is the emblem tenacity, giving that extra armor as well as magic resist, and the fact that he was able to heal up. Now Lucian Cutie taking quite a lot of damage.
Yeah, RWM is well placed down. Lucian Cutie forwards
I'm gonna
the
check
flicker.
Deku.
Not too sure. They were trying to go for the turret, I believe, but he doesn't have the divine judgment. Bray walking up,
Check real
understanding
quick.
there's no bloody hunt, but Lucian Cutie walks up again with low HP. Gets completely punished, and that's another trade over to EVOS Legends.
Oh, I did.
Barely
Yeah, I
gets
did.
out of that one with the recalls, and it's EVOS Legends in turn who find 2 turrets for free.
All right, okay, that was weird, right? Because he didn't even have any resources to utilize. Not really
bad.
sure what he was going for by coming back in. And these little mistakes, they are going to be capitalized by a team like EVOS Legends. So they need to be very careful when it comes down to that.
The thing that I think what he was trying to do is Bray kind of wants to fight there, and what he wants to do is actually get his first skill onto multiple targets, his ring of
Changing
honor,
it now.
to make sure that he's reducing the damage. But now Taz is going down bot. Oki,
Good sandwich. Taz again, he takes out Divine Judgment with a Tempest of Blaze. What is this man made of? You do it once, sure, you do it again right now. And
Just add him
Cyclops
under
walks up to 2
refugees.
members. Bray and Diablo don't deal enough damage right now, as that's going to be the render shot onto Bray. Poking him down, good dodge, away from 2 skill shots. Down below, Taz just chunking at that turret, but I'm going to have to see the replay again. Did he actually cancel that? He did! He canceled it again, the Divine Judgment. What?
I want to know who hooked it, right? Was it Cyclops' hook or was it Dreams' hook that landed on that final member from RSG? But that double combo of hooking coming in from
Cyclops.
EVOS, it's insane, right? That pressure, that mental play that EVOS has over RSG, it's definitely making them sweat right now. As we're taking a look at the in-game equipment, that is no longer on the screen. But LaFell, did you see anything that stood out to you?
yeah, very interesting. Lucian Cutie does not complete 1 item yet. He has 2 steel leg plates and 1 magic robe, which kind of understands why he's not that tanky just yet. In the early game, sure, it's fine, but now, 9 minutes, he should be completing at least 1 core item.
I'm sending it to you right now.
Already baited out a flicker from Roy. Very expensive
Uh,
right now.
send it to
EVOS
MLSA
Legends
account
have
and
the
your
gold
DM.
lead, but Bray still feels confident in going for this 50-50. That's the conceal already.
Just double
Cyclops
check it for me,
moving
though.
in forward. Good
Try it in.
cancel on that conceal. And oh, it's an Iron Hook and a Bloody Hunt. Diablo flickers forward with Raging Storm, only finding Dreams right now, but the RWM is doing some damage in the back. It's going to be Oki who is going to be able to free hit Light right now, but Taz takes him out. It's a double kill for Mr. Bombastic. Taz looking for the retreat. It should just be free. There's no Bray to play with. Brands is gunning Diablo down.
411. Dang, I looked away for a quick second. Took a Lord.
Right now, EVOS, they're
Stacked the
controlling
kills, took
everything.
down
I kinda feel
3.
Like what Eterna said, this team really looks
Might
like Lucian
update
Cutie
my
to
message
be the
to
one
Melanie,
to
too.
engage. And the fact that Lucian Cutie is not having a good game right now, it really does limit how RSG Slate SG is playing. Now they gotta look at either, okay, Lucian Cutie, you gotta step up, or Diablo,
Alright, I
now
sent
it's
you the
your
new
time
one.
to shine. Because right now we gotta look at the instant replay, because so far, Lucian Cutie as well as Oki, they are good at targeting the targets that they should be taking down. But look at the response. Taz quickly goes in, and free damage. Bronze this time doing a very good job staying out of sight. Free damage, making it so that it's a very clean trade for EVOS.
Yeah, the double hook potential from EVOS, it's just deterring any potential setup that RSG had initially planned. So now they have to go for a different route, but on the top side,
Gun down, Diablo. Not given a chance to survive that one. The Bloody Hunt just used up Cyclops.
The
and
Bloody
Blue.
Hunt.
This double hook combination is really giving RSG a run for their money.
Now looking at the situation, the Shakiri almost got caught. RSG Slate SG doesn't look like they can actually do anything, because 4 kills total for their own team. Bray 0-2-1, Lushikiri 0-5-3. It does seem like they haven't been finding avenues that they can punish the mistakes coming in from EVOS, because every single time that they got a kill, I kind of feel like it's on the bottom side of the map. So it's only playing during the
not sure about this
I don't think that was the right person to ult, but
Diablo's gonna be hooked into the King's Calling.
Ah.
The back into the King's Calling, but Dreams will
Okay.
fall as well. Right now, XP for
they
Roll.
traded.
EVOS Legends, I think they're gonna be able to take that as brands.
it's EVOS' advantage.
Bombastic,
The
alright, he's feeling
Rome
it
died,
this
but XP.
I
Fell
feel
for
it
the
in
side
my
RSG.
Bombaba.
Bombaba?
Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
know where it
Taz's
is,
link's
bro.
pretty good.
Yeah, same. I
You
didn't
know
learn
who
that in
also was pretty
biology,
good?
but I bio-
Feiyan.
biology
You remember
pro
Feiyan?
class.
I think he was on
You went biology.
Yeah, you went.
Yeah.
what team was Feiyan on?
I'm just scratching my head right now. Going back into the in-game
remember.
equipment here.
But he was a good Lancelot.
6,000 gold lead for EVOS. Man, this is
It's a really good Lancelot. I gotta go back and see.
For the moment here for RSG. The problem is, like
It was
you mentioned,
yesterday
right? Lucian QT
we were
having
watching.
the best time on the Kaja. Great. Diablo needs to step up. Great. But even then, EVOS are already on it. We saw that EVOS instantly turned their head,
was-
found Diablo, caught him off guard, and took him out of the round of
Feiyan
dawn
was
before they even
on-
went
oh,
for the
Phoenix.
team fight. So
Even though they went
how
home.
are they gonna do this? What
Feiyan
should
was
RSG
nuts.
do?
Honestly, they gotta find a way to make sure that Oki can
Lancelot
deal
was
safe
so
damage,
good.
because every single time he wants to deal damage, Taz is on.
Oh, guys,
him.
I'll be on
Like,
Discord too.
it
For
looks
anybody that
like
wants to be on
Taz
Discord
has
for a watch
4
party,
eyes
I do
when
do
he's
my
looking
watch
at
parties
one
over there as
divine
well, so
judgment, one
you're more than
looking
welcome
at where
to join
Oki
us.
is, one's looking at the Lord, and the other one is looking at Brave, Roy, and Diablo. Is like, okay, someone's gonna come after me. It's gonna be good. If they find a way to stop Taz, that's gonna be great. But so far, I don't see it happening.
How? How did it
Exactly.
happen?
I was about to ask.
RSG,
Because I
think,
said I didn't see it happening.
yeah,
That's fine.
exactly. I mean, you are colorblind, so I don't know if I want to see or rely on your vision right now, LaFell. EVOS Legends, though, they're utilizing...
Guys, let me know if the audio's loud enough. I did tweak it a little bit. It was too loud last time, but I think it should be fine.
What are EVOS on? Suddenly they just turn around, but Hikime gets caught. That's something that has happened before against Phoenix. A comeback could be possible. These little micro mechanical mistakes are coming out.
All right, that's a good step in the right direction for RSG, right? Taking Ijime down, making the battleground a little uneven for EVOS, and on top of that, Oki now already has that wind of nature. Will that help him
OPY, you
to
for Occupy
prevent that
Thrones?
kill pressure from Taz?
I kinda
Man,
feel like
it's
not
Phoenix?
enough.
That's what I was
It really
thinking.
is not enough. He himself needs some help. But I've been proven wrong quite a lot, and now the Lord has been started by RSG, Slate SG, Lushikiri taking quite a little bit damage, and Taz is still hiding. No one knows where they are. RSG, they're not opening the map. They don't know where Taz is.
They're banking on a full team fight. They want to go for a 50-50 right now.
All right,
Taz
who gets it?
walking out.
Oh, you just spoke about Taz too.
Brands is able to escape, but Roy,
Good
with
retry.
a flash of flicker combo is gonna be able to find them right now. Sprays jumping into the back line, throwing them away.
I
Getting
see why
space
EVOS
for
was so
Oki.
strong in
It's
the
a free hit.
Philippines.
EVOS Legends down. The RWF
They're
comes
considered
down
to
again.
be better
Braves
than
able to escape.
Blacklist, right?
Psychops
I mean,
gets
obviously
back
MPL-wise
up
they
with
did
his
better.
own immortality. And RSG, I think they got the better trade.
Even if they got a better trade,
RSG
right now,
Slate's
the
a pretty
Lord
good team
is
too, though.
pushing. Ijume looks at Bray, wants a kill. It looks like Bray is able to survive for now. And it looks like
Singapore is really not that bad.
they have a way of thinking. It's like, we're losing, we gotta force things to happen for us to win. Because looking at that situation, I kind of feel like it's not an optimal way for you to push the Lord fight. But the way they're thinking is like, Taz is not gonna show his face. We gotta force him to come out and then maybe try to get a
The audio's
kill.
fine.
Yeah, the
Appreciate you,
big
big dog.
thing, right? They have to be the masters of baiting right now here from the side of RSG. Now,
Yo, did you hear what
this
Eterna just said?
One of the main problems that I see
Oh,
from
I'm not
looking
gonna
at their
rewind
gameplay
that,
right
but
now
what?
is the fact that nobody can really check their bush, right?
What in the
Lucian
world?
Kuti goes in, he gets chunked really low. That actually
I know those
negates
casters are
the
rolling right now if they heard
pressure
what I heard.
that RSG is supposed to have with a pickoff onto Brands, and so
Let me rewind
who's
that like
supposed to do that, right? Is it supposed to be Diablo?
20
Is it supposed
seconds,
to be
bro.
Bray? But if Bray gets picked up, that's also bad for them. They can't
definitely
take the
not
objective.
the way I think she planned on wording that.
I kind of think it's Bray. I kind of feel like someone has to bite the bullet, and the thing is, Bray is a little bit more tankier compared to everyone
What's
else.
up, Classy? How you
Diablo's
doing?
not as tanky as Bray. Lushikiri at this point, 0-5 and 6, not that tanky.
The jungler
as
for
well.
Occupy
The thing
Thrones is good,
Demarcus
but his
can
team
use
is
the
not
skill
as good
to
as him.
Avoid some crowd control. So the only way that you can stop him is by Dreams.
We'll see how they do.
using His bloody hunt.
They play
And
later
that's
tonight. I
out
think
of
they're the
way.
final
Diablo
series.
can safely go in. So it kind of feels bad as a jungler that you have to sacrifice yourself. But that's kind of one of the options that I'm looking at here. Looking at itemization as well.
Occupy
Right now,
Thrones,
funny enough, they're not really putting much investment in terms of magic.
They
defense.
surprised me. They
Right now,
actually were
Bray is
performing
not
better
even
than I
looking at
thought they
Hikime as a
would've.
threat.
That's
Same
interesting,
thing
right?
with,
Because he did full damage. Clock of Destiny.
Vernix Flash at first. They were doing good when they went against ONIC. A lot of these teams had a little bit of firepower.
That's a lot of damage.
beneath
And
them.
not just damage. The cool thing about Hijime on the
It's really
Valentina,
just Speedy.
and that we've
Speedy
seen a
and
lot in
Smile.
MPLID as well, is his
That's who it
creativity
relies
when
on.
he
Speedy
uses
has
his
to get
ultimate
online.
as well. And so far, he's been able to just pave
Speedy
that way,
can
right,
definitely,
for EVOS in those team fights.
it's a deciding factor. I think the jungler's fine. I think it's Speedy.
RGSG
You gotta
hasn't
watch.
been able to really open up the map that well because Diablo is just not in a position where he can do that. Sure, he does have that sustain coming in from his second skill, but he built Melphic Roar and the Heptaseas here. So he only has one defensive item as an XP laner who also brought Master of Assassin. He's really squishy.
Here's the thing. I've learned from a few coaches, it's very interesting. Everyone has their own philosophy. One of the philosophies that I've heard, if you're behind, if you're losing, might as well just build full damage. At least you have a chance to win a team fight. And if you're ahead, build defense because you just don't want to die. So right now we can see the philosophy here coming in from RG Slate SG. They're like,
Hey,
okay, guys,
buddy.
we're kind of losing. Now we just gotta.
Hey,
hope
buddy,
for a
hey,
very good
buddy.
team fight. And for that to happen, we need to have enough damage.
Who's your
Yeah,
team,
on top of
Classy?
that, I think that's just Diablo
Who you
style.
voting for MSC?
He builds full damage, he goes in Glass Cannon on his EXP laner, but Lucian Kuti goes in.
Oh, it's only on Dreams though. I'm not sure about that.
Alright, here we go.
Real
Big
world
engagement in the Lord Pit.
manipulation as well. 3 big ultimates.
Both teams
Traded
doing
in
the
for
dance.
one roamer flicker, and guess what?
A
Lucian
rumble
also
in
ult
the jungle.
as well.
Who
Evil
will
Legends can just
fumble?
Reset up.
Lord
You don't
will
have to reset
tumble.
Oh man, I said RSG need to bait these resources, but Evos are actually the masters of baiting those resources. It's confusing.
Bro, why does
now,
she
and it
keep
gives
saying
Evos
that?
The advantage. They should.
Why does she keep saying it like that?
Lord, honestly, at this point.
See, Roy and Oki are playing really well right now. Dreams is already very low.
Bro, somebody needs to, I don't know.
QT in the midst of it all. Diablo finds a raging storm. That's
Just
forcing
sounds
the
weird
pass.
when she
The
says it
goal
like
for
that.
Blaze, now Red Tree battle. Who's gonna win it? Bray. For the first time in this game. In
I think it's an NA thing.
Red Tree battle,
Like,
the Taz does
it'd be
not
funny
want
if
to
you were
let it
North
go to
American
waste.
if you
Now
said that
jumping on Oki.
with the full
Ray
North
takes
American
team,
audience.
jumps into the Mortal Coil now. He still has the immortality. Jumps into the decimation as well. Cyclops will lose his immortality. It's the real world manipulation zones. Evo's Legends away, but Roy.
Man, Mirko's cool, man. He's one of the casters that I look up to.
One by one. That's a
He's a really good caster. Hopefully I can cast as good as him one day.
One more shot. Taz, you don't need the shot. I'm here. That's a shutdown. Oki goes to the nature. He's trying to escape, but Taz and Taz.
Dude, 9-1 and 5.
Tasmanian Devil. That should be his name.
Again, we saw RSG. They
Definitely not
understand the
Outplay.
situation. They gotta take a risk.
What?
That was a pretty big risk now.
What did
Only
Outplay do?
Lucian Cutie is here. The minion waves. Diablo
Who
is
you?
now back.
Do you have a team?
So should be EVOS not being able to push
Outplay
this
need to lock
and end
in.
this game right
Yo,
now.
we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see what happens.
luckily enough, they had to take down that Lord in the top side, right? Or otherwise, that wouldn't have been enough time.
Dreams is a nightmare
Diablo!
for RSG right now as Hijime stuns Diablo up with his own ultimate, the Raging Storm.
Do y'all like Franco better than
Right?
Kaiser or
Okay.
Kaiser better than Franco?
Evos have
Serious
3
question.
combos. Okay, 2
Which
combos,
one would you
right?
rather
One
have?
is the
Do
jump
like,
hook,
I mean, they're both suppression.
And it's not just a single hook. For Mincetar, for Cyclops, it's an AoE hook. Whoever's in line.
Do you like the
Second of
Kaiser
all,
'cause he
it's
has
the
the Ringo
classic
order?
Franco and Beatrix combo.
Or do you like
right?
the Iron Hook more?
You get the hook, 100% that person's gonna die because of that burst.
I guess it just
damage
depends on if
coming
you want to
from
get more
Brands,
magic
and
or if you want to get more physical,
I
probably.
don't know, man. At this point, RSG, help me out here, LaFell.
Yeah, we're gonna look at an instant replay here, and Roy being very aggressive because even if you look at the mana, it's actually not that much. And I don't know, wanting to expand your skills, trying to kill Dreams. I don't know behind the scenes what Dreams is doing to this team, but every single time they're looking for this guy. Like, did he take their breakfast or something?
Probably,
right?
I mean, we do have good breakfast, so maybe they just stole it away from him, and that's creating a little bit of drama.
Yeah.
Tension.
So, because I was saying,
Tension.
okay, you targeted Brands, then you gotta target Taz. But
Guys,
just
who's
like,
your favorite
Dreams
caster
took
overseas?
Taz for
Do y'all have
Dreams.
one?
They're just going for Dreams. and I'm
Turna,
like,
Gideon, LaFell,
I mean, I don't know.
Days,
Dreams is
Wolf.
going for them, man. The
Reshi.
bloody hot lock spray down. He's very low already. Taz in the back has the immortality. Pops in the top of the blaze just to disengage. Diablo is in the midst. It's taking
Nice
very
to-
low now. Oh,
Leo.
Taz! Leo! And it's another hook from Psychots. What a brilliant display of skills. But RSG are back with full HP. Brands is going to take it down. Oh, it's a flicker by Diablo. And
Ooh, they're coming back.
Finds that kill back. It's a good trade in.
Oh, they took both back lines.
But
That's
now,
it.
EVOS Legends, they keep on going. Bray's very tanky. Roy can still go for the kite right now. No Oki to play with. They need to be very
They don't have their
careful.
marksman,
Waves
though.
crashing down on them. And Roy, no flicker.
Oh!
Lucian, Cutie, and Bray all left to defend. The Tigers are pouncing, but Taz, he doesn't want to leave it to chance. He goes for the Evolved Lord.
You'd rather have a
That is
Franco
such
over a God Kasha?
decision from
Is that a
Taz,
good
right?
Kasha
I
or a
mean,
God Kasha?
knowing Taz before,
Because that's a
he
bold
likes to
statement.
go
If you're
for
saying
those
you'd rather
things,
have
and
a
he
regular
likes to
Franco
go
over a
for
God
those kills,
Kasha,
likes to
I don't
go
know
for
about that one.
50-50, but this time he truly
Maybe
is
you meant good.
respecting his enemy
Did you mean
here. He's
actually
going for
God
the
Kasha,
objective
like
instead
the best
and
Kasha ever?
allowing RSG a little bit more time to, you know, just breathe at this point, right? One inhibitor turret down. And my, oh my, Taz is a monster and he goes in for more damage?
11, 1, and 6. Right now, RSG, in terms of protecting their base, I kind of feel like it's going to be quite difficult here because even if you can deal with Taz, but just the range coming in from Hijumi as well as Brands, it's going to be quite a lot for them to handle. Right now, we're going to look at both
Guys,
Taz as well
the
as
teams that have been
Brave. In terms of
selected for
itemization, quite
NACT,
different here.
or not
Now,
NACT,
sure,
MLSA
Brave
Cyberpunk Tournament
has
Season 3 has been
a
announced on our
shield
MLSA
break.
Discord, so
Dude,
make sure you guys
even
go check it
the
out,
gold
okay?
man, it's way too different.
Make sure you check it out.
Went for corrosion
Caster
strike.
Weezy.
You don't really see
Have
a
you heard
lot
me cast
from
before,
him,
Hinata?
so he knows he's doing enough damage.
I should
What he's
cast the
lacking
game.
is that chase
I have a
potential,
clean
so he's
feed.
trying to slow people down with the basic attacks.
But I would need a duo caster for that, you know?
8,000 gold lead for EVOS, and that's starting to make sense.
Hopefully I can
A
cast a miracle
GPM
one day,
that
that'd be
high
cool.
on a jungle as
Dream come
conceal
true.
plays
I'd
gonna
even do the
start.
analyst
Let's
part.
see what they can do with it.
Bray's holding on to that Mortal Coil right now. Pops it right now, but in the back, Lucian QT finds Brands. He falls under the real world manipulation, and Diablo collapses under. Taz is still free hitting right now, so Oki's going to be able to dash forward, actually flickering out of there. Bray with decimation, trying to chase Psychon's down. Diablo.
Yo, they
falling
might
up.
be able to turn
That's
this
the
around.
brutality from Psychons. Taz is
They're
winning the
actually
wall
doing
right
really
now.
good
He can't do
offensively.
anything to save his friend as he gets
Taz
taken
said, "Screw you,
out.
he didn't even come out
What a
that
play by
bush."
Lucian Cutie.
Is that a caster curse working? Because I'm like, yeah, there's no way that they can protect this,
Never
but
mind.
so far they're doing
Sir.
quite well.
No,
Now the
I was
goal is
asking, did you
only
mean to
strong
say
by,
good or?
1,500.
Oh, you
Now
still you
Taz
meant to say
is
God.
really- no one-
Oh, he's
Okay.
on the bush.
Yeah,
I didn't know
That's
that.
a
I thought he
strong
was just
statement
standing
right
there,
there.
menacingly.
yeah, but dude,
Why?
When I was like, wait,
Why would you choose the Franco over the
Did you see
Kaja?
a lady standing
If I may
there?
That
ask
was
you.
like 10 seconds.
Kind sir.
that was
It was a
very
jump
delayed.
scare. It
That
was
was
a
very
jump
delayed.
scare.
Yeah.
That was a good 10 seconds he was there. But look at this. RSG claiming what is theirs. They're going in for the start in the mid side. And it looks like they want to commit for more. Diablo's in the top side though.
This is a good siege from RSG Slate Singapore. They're doing it really well. And I think what's really impressive from RSG Slate is the way they're actually using the limits, right? Once you get a member down, once you have an advantage, they never just stay in the base. They are always trying to look for these proactive plays, even though they were 8,000 gold behind.
Wave management is going to be very key here. It's going to be very, it's a crucial thing for RSG Slate SG to take care of. Just because EVOS right now, looking at the base of RSG Slate SG, they have no protection, man. And you have a Ling here.
Yeah.
Like
W
again,
Kaja
like,
play
the
for
game
once.
isn't over before you're like, wait, what just happened?
Oh, you heard me cast
Why
in
is
the
camera
CT? That's
panning
love.
to
I
our side of the
appreciate
map?
that.
You know, ironically,
Yeah, I've been
it's
trying to
usually
perfect my
EVOS
craft,
that has the
casting.
map problem.
Oh, really?
So we'll see
Fall
what happens.
season's around the corner. We'll
Hopefully
be back
from
out
what
there.
they've learned,
Okay.
they're gonna be
Hopefully
like,
with some
okay,
of the
let's
teams
keep an
from
eye on the
MLSA
map,
will be
because
out
we
there
see
as
that
well.
Diablo is being very active on those side lanes, right? He's trying to push as much as he can. And there have been a lot of moments where coming into the late game, right? We're already at 24
That's what they
minutes.
got.
And this is where EVO's kind of blindside themselves.
Okay, Bloody Hunt only onto Bray. He has the
Yo,
immortality.
EVOS
I'm not too sure about this.
is slipping, bro. RSG may be able to turn this around. Okay, picks up one. Oh, he took down Brands too. Oh, that's big. Oh, I didn't know he took down Brands. Oh, go to the lane. Go to the mid.
Again, they do not want the Lord. They've come for
I
one
can't take it
thing,
anyway.
and it's the base that is now wide open. Taz looking for a Hail Mary
Bro,
play.
end. Just end.
Cutie, good wave
How many seconds? They got-
manipulation
they
right
can
now. Good
end.
awareness. Taz, not spotted
They
in the
can
bush.
end.
He's not spotted in the bush
Yep,
right now,
just
but
take
he
him
will
down.
choose to recall.
Ling's not even there yet.
Engaged
Oh
on.
yeah, that's
Oki
GG's.
finds the killing spree.
That's
Taz,
GG's. That's GG's.
11,
Hit the tower, 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 tower,
it is
tower, tower,
lined
tower,
up.
tower, 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 tower.
Wow.
Ah!
They have come
Ah!
Dude, come
Ah!
deficit.
RSG
Against
slay!
all odds.
RSG slay!
Incredible performance. GG.
Yo.
RSG as they lead the series
Are
here.
you kidding me?
Wow.
Dude, I'm an analyst and I have no words. I have no
The
words.
crowd has words. They're
Bro.
all cheering RSG.
The only thing that I can say, man, late game
Golly.
is very dangerous. Any kind of mistakes, man.
Good
Getting out
stuff.
Those team fights is actually more insane compared to taking those neutral objectives. And
That was
what
impressive.
A game! What a game!
I love it. I love it. It just gives.
It just couldn't end the game.
It was a close game too. They almost lost that.
That's how you finish.
They were on the back end for a
Shout out
while.
to mental health.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the drafting phase of game number 2 between RSG Slate Singapore and EVOS Legends Indonesia. Can EVOS prolong the series? It's gonna start from the drafts.
Adjustments in the draft. Do we need it, LaFell?
I kind of feel like.
Who do you
no,
think
he
will win
should.
MSC this year?
Oh, never mind. He said he should.
Echo. Echo, Echo,
I
Echo.
guess,
The hero doesn't agree with you.
yeah, I guess Fredrin is the one answering for us. Thank you very much, Fredrin. You know what? We have.
Because Franco has longer range and can hook outside. Kaja doesn't really have another
We
lockdown.
have Frederick
That's a
in,
good
this,
point.
in the desk.
Yeah.
We have Frederick in the game.
I would like the Franco too.
I'm Ayman. Is
I was
there
just
any
wondering
real
if anybody
close
else had the
names
same
Ayman?
But,
opinion.
close
I'm
enough.
on.
I'm on.
We have him on.
Dude, I'm good looking in the game, man. I can burst people out.
All right. You can see here
Okay, maybe I should
RSG
perform.
and EVOS, they have opted to go for the same side.
Guys,
here,
free
coming
code
to
giveaway
game number 2.
right beneath me.
Blue,
Copy
once
that
again
code,
banned
redeem it at
by
the following
RSG.
website
Here, EVOS
for a
Legends
chance to
swap
win
things out a little bit.
one of
Was
20
a
skins,
1-1 bet,
12.5%
and
chance
Fredrin.
between each of the
Will
12 skins
RSG
available,
continue with the
20
landslide? I should think
slots
they
for the
should,
code
and
that you
they
use.
do.
So hit it up, let me know what you guys get,
Not much
and thank
other
you so much
picks
for
to
being
go
here.
for right now in the bans, right? I mean, for RSG SG, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The glue Lance Fanny ban worked out really well, especially
ain't broke,
considering EVOS Legends want
don't
to go for that
fix it.
1v9 strat. Getting the Fanny out of their hands is definitely really good because RSG struggle in the early game.
I just wonder, based on what Lushikiri showed just now, even though he got the MVP, do you think that EVOS would look at it and be like, Kaja has to be banned? Because again, we saw
Maybe.
that RSG was willing to take it first pick.
I don't think so, but
You think that they just let the Kaja off, right?
I think the Conjure should still just be let go. I don't think it's that prio as well. I mean, looking at the patch notes as well, you know, Conjure has been nerfed
Yeah.
a couple of times, so the Conjure really shouldn't have been that efficient. We haven't seen that many Conjures in MSC, so
Yeah, not much.
RSG was, I think, the only one that made it work so far, right?
1-1 still open.
They're not gonna let it go. I think it's a bit too risky. I mean, Oki
Wait,
was
so
a menace.
but last time, right? RSG, they had to ban out the Fanny. So if they don't, I don't know. This is tricky.
It's gonna be a joy.
I kind of feel like Fanny ban is fine.
Yeah,
Because,
don't change.
yeah, because I kind of feel like
We haven't really seen a Fanny at all.
you gotta give a good time for Oki
Be
as
honest
well
with
as
you.
Roy, and I kind of like Fanny doesn't give you good time.
Yeah, most people haven't been playing the Fanny.
Go, see?
Yeah, RSG's on fire.
Here.
That was
In the future.
surprising.
Little
honest
bit.
with you.
Yeah.
Few seconds.
A few seconds in the future,
seconds.
that's still pretty good, man.
Okay, but EVOS,
What was that? Okay.
it's giving you like a little bit of
I don't
like
know. What was that?
validation.
Wait, I mean,
But I
thanks for-
want to move on to a different
Okay.
topic.
That's how you give validation. It's like, okay.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
you
use
do it.
that. I'm gonna use that.
That's how you do it in Indonesia because
Oh.
EVOS Legends right now, they see the 1-1 ban, they're gonna say,
Yes.
okay, I'm gonna go
What's your
back
guys'
for another
favorite
hero,
region?
maybe a Fanny this
Indonesia,
time,
Philippines,
because Bray
Myanmar?
is known to play Fanny. I actually
You guys think the Philippines has the best MPO?
Ranked.
I can see the future as well.
Yeah, the Kanja ban.
Anybody
comes out, so
representing
you guys
Turkey
are-
or Egypt out there?
Okay,
We got a
future ban.
synergy.
You know, I used to live in Egypt. I lived there for a whole year, bro.
Okay, Fanny.
Lana, Leterna.
Okay, are Laterna feeling Fanny here for first pick for RSG?
I don't think we're spick.
I don't think so.
But then Taz is just gonna take it.
That's true.
There
That's
goes the
true.
1-1 ban
And
again.
Taz is a really good Fanny.
Maybe we'll start
not
seeing
a
1-1
good
ban down a
fan.
lot more
Yeah, I'm
as we
not.
progress
Yeah,
through.
I
neither
don't
of us
think-
are. Neither of us are.
Fiadak is a really good Fanny, and even Kyrie said he was the best Fanny, but I
What else is
think
open?
Taz,
Do we want to E first pick?
the Yi first pick could
Kinda
definitely
dangerous, right?
be picked up here for RSG-SG, but
They're-
that's
Oh, dude, you know what?
Bro, what in the world?
right.
Dude, look at the screen, man.
Man,
the
Dude.
screen can't even believe it.
Dude, no one can believe it. You know what, Mirko?
I feel like Fanny is high risk, high reward.
See you tomorrow, man.
See you tomorrow, man.
She's
And
risky
Serna's
because of
gonna
the
be
take
solo
your
casting for the rest of the
junglers,
day.
for sure.
No,
Okay.
no.
But
Okay, but the
if
Valentina
you can
comes
execute,
through.
you can
Flexibility
pave the
is
way in the
name of
early game,
for
but
RSG.
it is a
They
very
wanna
high
utilize
risk.
that flexibility,
Yeah.
and they want to
It's
dictate
high
the
risk.
draft.
Yeah.
Especially
Now
this
you go to
early.
Nico Fanny.
I don't know about that. It would have to be a
Fanny
big
and
skill difference on the team you're
Arla
going
is a
against.
Arla, oh.
Fanny Arla, I think if they go Fanny Arla though, the Mincetar is really gonna be a problem for them.
I wonder if Diablo plays the Mincetar. I kind of feel like he should, just because it's not too meta. That's kind of like a requirement for him. It's written somewhere in his contract.
He needs to play off meta heroes or
What?
slightly off meta heroes.
Oh,
That's
time
on his
you're-
contract?
Okay, it's fine. The Veramis comes through, and the Melissa as well. Now, picking up the Melissa early is, I'm not a big fan of that, especially picking up a Veramis and a Melissa, because a hero that's good against
We could
Melissa,
definitely
that's
have some
also
stuff to
really good
counter
against
against it,
Veramis
so
is
it's probably not the
Quan, and
best
we can
pick
definitely
this
just see
early.
that picked up right now. Good laning phase against that Melissa.
Oh, was that
and
Dees?
team
Would you say
fights.
Dees?
Cole Ultra's gonna
So you over here
The
alone, bro?
logic that I can see is like,
I'm never
there's
alone.
No way they're
I've
gonna
got the
pick up
power of the
E.
stream behind me.
Pretty safe for the Faramis. I mean, like,
Yeah,
sure, you're gonna
And
give
the power of the
Alpha
Philippines,
over
Lang
to
Malakas.
RSG, played SG,
Alright?
but
Are you gonna interview
I've
NCO
seen
and not
CVs
me?
before where
I
they
asked
say
to interview you,
original
but you were nervous.
and the
Remember you said you were shy on camera?
Then a copy. Thank you very much.
Bro, I never said
I'm
that.
nervous. I'm nervous.
did.
What are RSG gonna do here?
No, it didn't, bro.
You said you were shy on camera, and you didn't know if Cheyenne was gonna let you use her mic.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you butt down, man.
Yeah.
I feel proud. Let's go, SG.
You haven't seen OB versus ONIC?
They really like their B
Not yet.
RSG, Slate SG.
Valentina.
You're in for
Close enough, man.
disappointment.
Most Legends though.
Oh
Gonna
man,
go for now. They have
I mean,
Veramis
that means
and
Onyx gonna
a
lose.
Melissa.
Diggy.
Yeah, bro.
Double roll.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a possibility.
that must be
Against
what you
the bottom,
mean.
I think it's not that
I'm
great.
just kidding.
Because you don't cancel the wall, right?
Especially
I mean,
against
it's-
Valentina that
True.
Honestly,
I don't know.
Florian or
Mixed
Estes, you wanna
feelings.
go for it.
I was surprised Burnix Flash almost took down
honestly
Onyx in the
feel like
first
they should
game.
just get something that can
I know,
also
bro.
engage for them.
That was crazy.
Not
I'm being back lane. They're like neck to neck.
they're going for
Yeah.
the Lapu.
All right.
A lot of these teams are like developing region teams are actually doing really good.
They're both
Singapore's
very
doing great.
reliant on level 4
Um,
so in that early game, is it just
Fire
like
Flex
one
Impunity, I
matchup?
think.
Honestly, yeah, it's definitely a skill
They
matchup
lost.
because
They lost. They got
if
swept by Echo.
Badang is very
But they
patient
did
waiting
good
out
against
for
Echo.
the
They did
previous
good
opponent
against
to come
Echo. They
out,
just
and
got
then he can
swept.
get a very good fist crack
But
in,
they
and
were
then, yeah,
putting-
I would say he
They
would
won.
trade
Oh
it.
no, they did win one game. They won the first game, right?
See on push.
No, second.
Second? Oh, it was second,
and
that's
then
right.
Just last hitting.
Okay, maybe emblems
Yeah.
made a difference.
That's true.
Fire Flex
So
Impunity is really
I'm
good.
assuming Diablo's gonna go normal, right? He's gonna go
Philippines and
assassin,
PO has
and
4
then
teams
up
that are very
and go
strong.
Aqua.
Echo, Blacklist, RSG.
Yeah.
Philippines
most probably
and
gonna be
Bren.
Festival
Dang,
of
what
Blood.
about Onyx
Maybe Festival of
Philippines?
Blood
Yeah,
for
Onyx
Cyclops. He always
Philippines.
goes for
There's
that.
an Onyx Philippines still, right?
Okay, I don't know.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
see here coming to the
They're
second
still a
phase.
team.
The Lolita does get banned.
They're not strong no more?
I think it's a really good ban. Like we saw before.
Mhm.
Bro, you didn't even mention. You didn't even. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you did.
Possibility for that initiation
Yeah.
engage first before
They're like
he goes
top
in.
six.
So
You
last
You don't
time
like
we saw
Onyx
Kufa paired up
Philippines?
with
Hinata?
Badang. There's still other possibilities here, like the Lolita, so they want to take that away straight up from the get-go.
I'm looking at a team right now.
North
that is
America, we
doing
have
a little bit too
BTK
much right now.
and OUTPLay.
It tells me that
Everything's
the-
going a bit too much
In
like
phase.
the plan.
Like the Badang is not a surprise pick.
Phase.
You feel me?
He's
Right?
having a
Oh, I'm
big.
nervous.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
his-
like, oh.
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Right? It's like
Even
oh.
Roy.
Well, we're
is
hosting
like,
the
okay,
Cyberpunk tournament, so
It
hopefully
must feel safe. The
we get to
Bad-
see some
Badang
new
like that. I mean, who
teams out
knows,
there
right? Maybe they're like, huh.
prior to the
The
fall
Badang
season.
is giving them a false
They're
sense
not
of security.
Todak though.
But
They
are-
have unique.
We just
picks,
announced
but
the
they're
top
not
the top
Todak.
32 teams that are going to be competing in the tournament.
yeah.
Yeah.
They got a different name. But anyways, right? With the Yves here, they are actually predicting the Fairies
China's
to
your
go
favorite
as a
team?
roam. Like they're really just
Oh,
forcing the
Laos?
Fairies to
That's
go
like Laos
as a
region,
mid
right?
laner with the Yves ban.
So
And with the
Occupy-
Yves-
that's
with
Occupy
Evo's
Thrones,
Legends
right?
ban, I actually expected,
That's their region.
It's
It's like, what is it, Mekong?
Instead of the Badang
MPH,
Beatrix. So the
MPL,
Lolita is definitely something
MSC,
that can counter
yeah,
the
MSC
Fairies'
Mekong, is that what it was called or whatever?
And even the Atlas.
No,
So
MPO
two
Mekong,
roamers
MPO Mekong.
that really punish this clumped up comp has been taken away. But the Kufra is still up for grabs. My guess right now is EVOS Legends just want to take it away from
This
RSG.
game is so fucking stupid, bro.
Based on their reactions, I don't want to.
But Dong, he's been getting slotted a couple of times so far in MSC by multiple teams.
I just want to enjoy it.
They're giving us Toad-Up vibes.
Fucking EVOS trolled, man.
But
Yeah,
Toad-Up
I'll say
usually
EVOS.
doesn't smile.
EVOS have
They
Badong.
laugh, right? They just type in the in-game chat.
They give a very good poker
Nope.
face. After they
RSG
pick
got
it,
Badong.
oh, except for one. One hero that
Oh,
people will
I thought you
not
said
be able
EVOS
to
trolled
hold
before.
his facial
You're
expression
talking about right
and
now.
his smile. Means he
Yeah, they trolled the first game, and this game they just got.
Forcing it. They want this Faramus
I don't even
mid.
know.
Okay. But I don't know. I feel like without the link,
You're talking a classy arc.
there's a chance that Eagles can just pick it up again, right? The Beatrix is so susceptible to the link.
It is, but honestly, after that game, after game number 1, and after looking at the composition the EVOS Legends are building for, they are looking for a team
See
fight
what
top,
happens.
right? Maybe they want to just go for something a bit safer in the jungle. They have a Melissa already picked up here, and yeah, it's gonna be the Kufra. They want to pick it away, just as I said. They do not want RNG.
I said it.
We said it.
Oh God.
I said it like during the Lapu Lapu pick.
Yeah, but I said it as well.
Okay, you know what?
You know what? I said it too then.
Okay, never mind. You know what? No,
Feeling
no,
left
no.
out.
It's well, you call it the Valentina greedy.
Okay, RSG, right? Final 2 picks. Jungler and Roamer should be. Who can lose?
This
his
got to be
play?
LaFell and
Kofi's
Miracle
been
on the
taken out,
desk.
Lolita, who else has AoE?
Gotta be.
Mincetar?
They're like the funniest duo.
But I don't
Minotaur?
know if I like it.
It is LaFell. I can hear his voice.
Minotaur, oh my goodness, Minotaur is definitely a good
Oh,
option.
there you
Yo, let's
go.
go.
Now there you go. It's the Minotaur. Oh, to the
Let's go.
That's why they were smiling.
They were smiling.
They have an Alpha Minotaur Badong. Welcome to Epic. I mean, MSC
yo,
2023.
Dude, this English man, come on.
This man said, "Welcome to Epic."
It's okay. Oh, it's a fanny though. It's a fanny. There's no lockdown.
Oh, Occupy Thrones
for
is
RNG.
Egypt.
They're
You're
going
right.
in.
Dang,
They're
who's
going in.
Mekong? Oh, yo, who's Mekong then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Evo. Is that Evo?
I'm happy. I hope Leo's watching.
That's
because Leo
Evo.
wants to
My
see
bad.
the Alpha jungle.
Yeah, you're right. Occupy Thrones is
Wait,
Egypt.
what's
I remember their
with Alpha
MPO.
Jungle?
They almost lost their
Very strong,
MPO Grand
because
Finals, bro. Occupy Thrones.
If I'm not mistaken, Alpha Spear.
They got so lucky. They got stomped in their
so
first
that
game.
Basically, every
I thought they were gonna
7
lose the whole
seconds,
thing.
You can engage, which is insane.
Then they just got lucky, like
Alright,
back to back to back.
And true damage.
3
And
lucky.
true damage.
And
Games.
True damage. Every 2 attacks that you do, basic attack or your skills, and your skills have very short cooldowns as well. So every single time you're attacking, it doesn't matter what defense you have. It's true damage.
ONIC Philippines is not the same team as it was in M3. The players left the team. Oh yeah, because Kyrie went over to Indonesia.
Excited to
Oh,
hear
D-Lar,
at the venue
Beloyski,
at Phnom
Marky,
Penh
and Hates.
Cambodia, but look at the smiles, right?
All of
Outside
them left, didn't
RSG,
they?
They're feeling it. This is an experimental draft, but they're feeling it.
Well, here we go. Let's see if it can work out, ladies and gentlemen.
Miracle the
MSC
greatest caster? I think so
2023
too.
Group stage day number 3 with a lot of surprises. RSG SG match point up against EVOS Legends.
Looking at the situation right now as well, Bray used the retribution very, very early, so that does show that they just want to get level 4 as fast as they can, and then try to get an engage. Again, they did say they want to look at brands. I'm wondering, do they want to target that lane again and again and again with this alpha pick?
I think so. Fast
Melissa
meter,
versus the
faster
Beatrix.
rotation, good trio mid in this game. RSG wants to dictate the pace. They do
Oh, they
not
picked
wanna
up the
give EVOS
Fanny, though.
Legends
Taz
that
has
space
Fanny
with
now.
dreams.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he was going to channel it into that
Sheesh,
voice icon.
yikes.
Here. That's a knockup on the Hijime. Roy's doing some damage. Diablo's rotating really early, and Bray, I think, was the one who
They have
took
a
the lead
Minotaur?
though.
Oh, I don't know how this
Yeah,
will
it
work.
was.
Yeah, I gotta say that Diablo is one of the most active EXP laners. Taz goes in.
Oh, Lucian should be dead here. Diablo's trying to
This
displace
guy
him.
is
Good
so
flicker
good
from Lucian
fucking
QD.
Fanny,
Oh,
man.
it's good displacement from the side of Diablo. Getting him out. Bray still wants to go for some more. That's some good damage. Dreams has the flicker, will choose to use it. And there's already 2 battle spells used early on.
True damage, he entered with his ult, and I kind of feel like it's going to come up very, very soon. The clearing speed
Am I gonna see you in
Alpha
M5
is
meeting?
insane. And looking at
Are you gonna see me in
he is
M5?
going for a molten
Yeah.
essence, so I kind of feel like it's going to be like 1 or 2.
There's talk that I might be
maybe
replacing
items, and
Basic
maybe
in the gold lane,
1
so
or
maybe.
more acts, maybe even
Yeah,
axe rank,
man.
we'll see his flavor.
Oh, they're
That's
looking
crazy.
for a dive. Good flicker burn. And again, it's the opposite. Now it's RSG who are burning flickers from EVOS.
Yeah, they're very aggressive.
If I go to
here, and
M5,
even now,
hopefully be as a
man,
caster, but I
Oki
still
already
wanna go
having
even if
really
not,
nice
but it just
triangle
depends.
In that top lane with how much
I'm
range
also
Brad
like,
has, and Taz isn't
I ended up
even
buying a
in
house this year that's getting built from the ground up,
The Minotaur heal
and
is
it's gonna be
actually
done
helping out
literally
a
the
lot.
same month
In fact,
M5 is
it's
starting, so I don't know if I'm gonna be an
very
M5.
fast. Even if they get a kill, they can't really.
Yeah, because I have to move that same month and I'll be moving into my final home, my dream
playing
home.
Really well. They know
super
that
awesome.
EVOS Legends, what makes them strong is their kill pressure.
We're-
So
we're moving
they're
in
gonna go for
together,
each
right?
objectives. They're just gonna give weak
If
side
you're into
winners
Dungeons and Dragons,
some solo time.
The
And,
only thing about the break
whips and
is
chains.
The fact that the emblems here really makes a difference because Taz
Is that what you
now
like?
with the Master Assassin and Bray with the,
Nah,
with the Demon
I
Slayer.
don't even know how to
you
play
see
this game.
The clear time is so different.
what do you
between
mean? You
both
just
junglers,
put
and
this
then
stuff
when he
on
affects
and
the
and then
side
I
thing.
whip
So
you
fact
with the
that
chains
Bray
and
not
and
only
and the
has
whips.
fast clear, but the fact that he
Oh,
is
hell
not
no,
afraid to
bruh.
go for those
You're a
engagements
dragon in my dungeon.
really sets the tempo here for RSG.
Hell
I
no,
think
bro.
it's a little similar, right, to what we saw in the previous game. I think in the early stage, we
Hey,
saw
man.
that Ling was also
I'll send you the outfit. How early in advance do I need to send you the dragon outfit?
Go on the top side.
No flicker communicated
really
in,
early.
and it's
I
first
gotta
blood
practice.
from
I
Bray.
gotta
Good minute
practice my
Fury
move.
right now as Taz jumps forward, baits out the call alter from
I need you to
Roy.
learn how to blow
This is
fire,
be a
okay?
disengage from RSG
First.
Slate Singapore with
I already
a
know
two-level
every-
lead. He's
every
going for
trick
another
in the
steal
book,
right now.
boy.
Taz doesn't have the retribution. It's going to be Bray who just punishes him here in
Against your money's worth.
Yeah, so far it's looking good, right? And Lavelle here with Brands picking up the corrosion. Is that gonna change
Sticks
the
and
matchup with
stones
Beatrix a
may
bit more?
break my bones,
With the
but
knock record, I
chains
don't think
and
so.
whips
1v1 sure, but
excite
now
me.
looking
Now,
at
now,
Dreams
now,
and
come
everyone's
on.
coming up. I think it's gonna be very, very difficult. Dreams doesn't want to go in just yet because again, even here, Taz not doing well against the
Oh, Tasmanian Devil!
Master Curse almost
Rushes in, tries to get the kills, gonna steal cable away, needs to recall, ran out of energy, falling a little too short.
First him down. So now Psychot should have a little bit of lane prio.
The inner caster in me is just screaming, Wheezy, let me cast! Let me cast, Wheezy!
Utilize that pressure down below to
Let me
that
out!
top lane.
The problem is, right, with
No!
Fanny being in the hands. Oh, got away here. Psychots still able to get away though. Gets a little bit of damage, but coming back to the point is with Taz being on the Fanny, he should be able to roam around the map a lot faster, right? A little
Is
bit
Mirko-
more on game number one.
he's
So even
Filipino,
though,
right?
Let's say we feel like RSG Slate is having a
No,
good
bro.
side lane
He's
chance.
Indonesian.
Oh,
there's
Indonesia.
a
Yeah, that's right. He
possibility
cast
that
in
Taz can
Indonesia. No,
displace that, and we saw that happen
Yeah, he cast in
where-
Indonesia,
where
'cause it's-
Diablo was nearly taken down.
Leo.
But right now,
No,
Diablo's
Leo's
actually doing the same
Malaysia,
thing
right?
onto Taz,
So it's
but he doesn't get
it's
it.
That was really close to it being a grand theft.
Naisu's in the Philippines, Eterna's in the Philippines, Arashi's in the Philippines. Isn't Arashi a Filipino caster?
There's nothing EVOS Legends
No.
can do.
It's
Just
still,
simply
Indonesia.
because Taz is a level below.
Where's
And
Eterna
Brands,
then?
this is a
Indonesia
full
too?
Melissa Beatrix matchup. It is very much in
So
favor of
Philippines
Brands,
casters
on
is
this Melissa
Naisu.
until level 4. If they
Oh,
equally
Wolf.
get level 4, Lucian QT, mid
Jace.
You might have to go away, but it doesn't
Jace.
get you out of the CC. It's Bray.
That's
The
right.
Spear of Alpha.
Yeah, you're right.
Taz coming
Forgot.
down. Roy's still going to be able to dish some damage as Bray comes back in onto this fight. 2 for 1. Brands down for Lucian and Roy.
Right now, looking at the situation, Ray, he plays this alpha like he doesn't care. Dreams catches them.
Revenge in the range. Good disengage, but that's giving the Shadow Stampede brings him back. Bray will fall to Hegeman. Down below, Diablo should just be slain.
Oh,
doesn't have
no
the fist
way.
grip.
Oh!
1v1 fist crack.
One
You did
punch!
to me that I did to you.
You did. Diablo did
Gives me memories
Caster.
back when I was
But
an XP
Diablo
lane
did
pro
that,
player.
right? Oh
Giving
my
people the
God,
business. You remember when we went against
Taz
Ackerman, bro? I was giving Yoreshi the
starting to
work.
tilt a little bit,
I was
right?
giving
Come
Yoreshi the
on.
work down there.
Dude, like a lot of interactions
Yeah,
were
right,
sitting
Bray,
there as
you
well.
did
That
good
he
shit,
saw
man.
Ray,
Except for that one when I had to pick Masha and he had Esmeralda. I got screwed over. But other than that, bro, I was dominating.
Ichibe pulled him back in. It's
Dominating.
crazy now, looking at the situation, 3 for 3 in terms of kills.
I need to get- man, sometimes I miss being a pro player.
2,000 goalie at 6 minutes. You can
Sometimes.
actually feel
But
the difference here.
the pro scene don't miss you, bro.
Is that right?
Hey, I'm getting signed in the team, bro.
Caster Curse
Huh?
off for now.
I'm
Even
getting
Legends
signed in
gets
the team
that
for
to
Wildred.
pick off pretty easily as Taz
Oh,
also rotates
God.
down below. Is leaving
What you
Psychos
mean, bro?
alone up top against a Beatrix
Tripping,
here.
bro.
They might actually be able to look for a cheeky pick.
Mobile
They're
Legends
actually
is
gonna
growing.
rotate
This is
over
not the time to leave.
towards the mid lane.
It is.
No, it's not.
I got bored of it.
Right as this turtle is gonna spawn, right? So
I think
my
it
guess
got bored
is
of
that
you,
RSG,
Dees.
They're gonna get it uncontested once again. But what would be the focus?
You know what I'm
of
saying?
EVOS here?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like if Taz could
Nah,
actually
bro,
pick
you
someone
left
that'd be
us,
great,
bro.
but all the
That's why I
crowd
got
control
bored.
is
No, I had to
very
work on
difficult. So
MLSA. I had to get all the
Taz
stuff
beat up
together.
A lot of skills, and then Taz
Yeah,
goes in and try to 1v9, but it's very difficult because RSG, the moment that they use their skills, they actually do get a kill. So it's gonna be pretty difficult for them to bait them out.
FaZe is the only team I would ever coach for free.
It's gonna be a 1v1 with Diablo and Taz once again.
Any other team.
In your opinion, do you think that the Fanny pick
sir.
into RSG's composition was a little too risky, maybe?
Yes, because here's the thing. It is a skill matchup between Badani as well as the Fanny, because the Fanny is going to get pretty much stun locked. But the thing is, if the Fanny has like a minute, a second, a millisecond, right? You can spam on the walls and then you can get those return kills. But the thing is, the thing that really changes
What's sad,
things
Mubin?
is the alpha.
What are you
as
saying
well
sad?
as the,
Oh, your team wasn't
as the
selected?
Minotaur. So,
Oh, you seen the announcement?
for me, not my favorite pick.
They must have not met,
I agree.
the other teams up there must have been higher than. I'm
Taz
sorry, my man, I feel bad. Don't let that discourage you, though. You can still compete in the regular season. That also getting your name out to compete in the regular season can increase your chances as well. So, you gotta show up more. You gotta show up, play in more events, maybe hit a higher rank. You do all of those together. Next time, no doubt, you'll be picked up. It's not the last tournament. Not the last tournament.
Complete control right now.
Yeah, still at 2,000
Is
gold
OP
right now
playing
for
tonight?
RSG.
I mean, later?
Guess what they can do for the moment
Yes, they're gonna be playing the next day of MSC, day 4. They'll be playing again. I think they're game 1.
Look at Diablo's position.
Yeah, I think they're against Burn X.
He's
That'd be
smelling
fun.
out where
They are
Taz
against
is
Burn
going
X.
for that split push. And if that 1v1
I don't know, though.
it's gonna be a little bit more
If Burnex plays the way they played against ONIC
just
in the first game,
anticipation.
man, that's gonna be
Honestly,
scary.
looking at a draft, there is a
OP might get
possibility that
might
he could
get
win.
dropped.
Never mind.
Way, Diablo!
Okay, yeah, we'll see. We'll just see how it goes.
I guess the Badani
I gotta see how
has
Outplay
already,
plays
but now
today.
Shikini goes in and it looks like he's gonna get punished. No!
Oh, two-man meter fury! They get the Turner's Rage! It's Roy who seals it away! Oki's doing some damage right now. Bryce is trying to do the same, but Bray chases them down! Cyclops will fall, slain away by Bray. He's looking for more. Spear of Alpha as well to the back. Brands, you don't have anything left to cut away. Bray's gonna be able to zone him away, and Roy does some damage back onto Hijume. Might actually be looking for the kill as Diablo follows through. It's a solo kill. They don't even need Diablo. What? What just happened? RSG just got kills all over the map, and they translated it over to a free lord in the 9th minute.
Complete
Stop
takeover
trolling.
by
Classy.
RSG Slate here in the 9th
It's
minute
okay,
of
I'll
the
bring
game
high
as they
points,
look to push to get
next
more.
time for sure.
They're going in for the
Yeah.
mid-side turret.
I mean,
and
not
they're
just
looking
high
to
points,
get
but
just
like we have a
everything
regular
away from
season
the
at
Eagles at
MLSA,
this
season
point.
3. Like you
What are
can
the Eagles
compete in that.
doing?
And we can
I'm
watch
gonna
your
tell you what
games,
Bray is
cast
doing.
your
Bray
games,
is
put
spamming
highlights
his
of you
skills.
guys out there.
He has
Like there's so
maximum
much that we
stats
offer
on that
outside of
brute
just the
force
tournament.
plate,
The tournament's
giving
just
him
one
a
piece
lot
of the
movement
puzzle, my
speed,
man.
giving him a lot of armor
But the
as
goal
well,
is you
man,
want your
because
team to get
Alpha
better,
was online
right?
the last time Alpha
You want your
was
team to get
picked
better.
was
You get better, compete in season 3 at MLSA. Definitely keep doing what you're doing, register in tournaments, be very active. Make sure you're scrimming teams. You can still use our MLSA Discord to scrim any of the teams you see. Most of them would prefer to scrim a team that's not in the tournament anyway, so you'll be able to get a lot of teams to go against.
Maybe 3 of them would have just been deleted.
Oh man, but look at this.
I know,
here.
Armageddon.
Evil's looking for something in.
Did we ever beat Armageddon, D's?
Oh, Dreams goes in.
Yeah.
We started beating them toward the end, right?
But he's the one who gets taken out.
They were
Now
beating
Bray
us
1v1
before, like
against
when we
Taz.
first went against them. They were very hard to take down. I think we surpassed Armageddon though.
Damage, and if he reads this out, there's
Yeah,
no
we
way.
did.
Bray doesn't have the ultimate. Okay, no Spear of Alpha. Doesn't want
And then Armageddon disbanded, and y'all went to like XVA or something like that.
barely close to Mr. Bombastic.
And then we beat XVA.
For EVOS because 10 minutes in, 5,000 goal lead, and right now no one is stopping Oki, which is very different from game number 1, where when he was using the carry, a lot of pressure onto him. Now you don't really feel that.
I think the
pressure.
strongest
Cyclops on this Laplapu
team we ever had
is
for
pretty good,
FaZe
but against this
was,
composition, it doesn't seem like he can do anything.
when Miswa was, not Miswa, King Kong. Yeah, no, Jumo. No.
What EVOS legends like to do
No,
with
no, no. Who
Cyclops
was
is
it? Who
they
was
get
it
them
that
to
went
level
and
4,
joined the
he
army?
usually rotates and acts as an enabler. This whole game,
Izumi.
he's forced
When we
into
had
lane, and
Izumi in the
his
XP
battle
lane,
spells forced out, his spider was just,
we had
pulled out
Jumo as the
everything.
roam.
Everything was taken out of him.
We had you as the
Everything at this
jungler.
kitchen sink.
The
Look at
mage
how
was,
again,
oh wait, who
look
was,
at
oh,
how
Kyle was the jungler.
tanky this alpha is, and look at the level.
And, yeah, Kyle was the jungler, and you were the marksman, and Proxy was the mage. I think that was the strongest phase we ever had.
Almost 9,000 for the Matrix, and going into 7,000.
I don't know, what do you think?
Melissa. So now, honestly, looking at
Yeah,
it,
I think
for
so.
Melissa already has 3 core items. As long as brands can deal out free damage.
I mean, we were a pretty strong team when it was me, you.
But again,
When I was XP lane, you were marksman, Proxy was mage, Cutie was jungle, and Honey Mustard was roam.
It's a lot more
Yeah,
different
it's
here. for
Didn't work
this
out 'cause Tony
particular
was,
game. There hasn't been a
Yeah.
proper opening,
Yeah.
and even if they do go for an opening,
That was a
there's
pretty
also
strong
good
team.
setup coming in from Lucian.
Speaking of
PT,
which,
so
where's that guy
they-
at?
I don't know. Do they
I
just
haven't been-
prioritize?
We
pickup?
message all the
Do they
time.
wanna
He
go
just
for
messaged
team
me
fights?
yesterday.
It feels like it's
He's been
RSG's
working a lot.
team fight to win.
They
Like
gotta
that,
wait
always
for
working,
Lucian
bruh.
Cutie to see.
Yeah.
Every single time they engage, this
He's a really
Luthor
good tank,
is a big
bro.
problem.
Really good tank.
Can't even engage right now. I mean, look at that. Lucian Cutie
The
just
only
goes
issue
to the
I ever
lane.
had with Honey Mustard tanking was I wanted him to get three-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like pull out stuff like the Kadita or the Selena or the Cho. Like he could never, he never pulled him out. I don't know if he
just
could
gotta
pull
say
it
this
off, but
screen
he
right now,
never tried to.
He doesn't even have to do a proper engage. We just have to
He
intimidate the
it
team.
started
Stand
trying
in front,
to
stand
end
there
of it.
menacingly, T-pose.
Yeah.
He
It's
was
like, yo,
practicing Cho
Minotaur
with me.
in
We were doing
Minotaur
1v1.
is pretty big.
Ah,
He's pretty big. Even in the game.
because
he's pretty
everything
big.
else was solid. Any hard CC tank,
3,500
Minotaur,
gold is
Lolita,
pretty big here for the
Grok,
side of RSG, and it's
Atlas,
completely opposite
Honey
from
Mustard.
what
Honey
Zambi
Mustard,
won, right?
still to this
Earlier on,
day,
EVOS Legends
the
had
best
win,
sets
but-
I've ever seen from somebody that I personally played with on my team.
Dashed into the revenge. He canceled it out. They're doing everything right.
I don't know,
and
if
Gray
you-
is chasing Dreams
who do you think was the
down.
best- your best
Francis
roam- our best
just
roam?
now
You think it was
picks up
Honey?
the nature. Oki's trying to siege it down in the top lane right now as Roy
Yeah.
just does
Yeah.
the same, zones him away. Meanwhile, Dreams, he's still getting chased down.
Blitz was
Gray
good. He was
really
just-
hates
he would just make
Gray.
too many-
All the way. No,
too many,
Dreams, he gets out.
mistakes.
That's a ball in the base.
Like IQ mistakes, you know what I'm saying?
Oki gets out.
Like it'd be like
Massive still gonna be able to
I
get
don't
back.
understand why we went for this objective at this time as the roam type mistake.
Crack again.
Was he smoking
Taking
that
Brad
Brad, man?
down. 4-4-1.
It's not like he didn't know how to play the heroes, it's just sometimes he would- his execution was questionable at certain moments.
Very, very low. Cabling back now. He's going all the way. Yes, the cutthroat to take him
Ooh,
down.
Taz trying to hold him off.
Right now, Diablo's gonna be able to catch Hijime in the wall. That should just be GG right now with Diablo picking up a killing.
Oh, no, it's not GG. It's not GG. It's- oh, it is.
No energy, and it's gonna be him taken down. Now Hijime trying to save the game. Bray gets out with the spear.
Bro, hit
About
the-
up.
oh.
Sustaining back up.
Wow.
They are tenacious.
Oh man, I
Wow.
was sitting at the edge of my
Bro, I just
seat
realized
there
this whole
for
time-
EVOS. That was too close.
Why
for
nobody told me we weren't in
comfort,
the other scene?
but luckily they didn't have the
Nice
speed
hair, by the way. I
potential.
appreciate
They
that movement.
didn't have
Thank you so
Oki
much.
To be able to gun that tower
Don't let
down,
them lie to
but
you,
that
bruh.
was too
It's a wig.
close.
He's dusty,
Way
yeah.
too
It's
close.
fake.
They
Does
tried
real,
to end
man.
it below 15 minutes. Let's actually look back what happened in the instant replay here. Thank you very much.
Surpassed them
because
when
we
they
gotta
joined
look at this kind of
OTS.
situation. Diablo, he made
Surpassed
good
too.
on his promise. We
Armageddon?
don't see it here, but he flickered to make sure that he kills Brands. He made a promise. He said it during the interview. He made good on it. This is a very risky play. They almost got away with it.
Yeah, Zumi really left us and joined the army. That was crazy.
Honestly, that's
For both
too
teams.
close. For both teams,
For both
exactly,
teams.
right? If everyone got shot down, luckily Oki was able to revive back in time, where EVOS could have gone for, you know, just go through straight into mid, but man,
When it's
6 seconds left
cold
on the next board
outside.
here. 7,000 gold lead still for RSG. EVOS,
Why
they need to think about
can't
something. They need to
you
find something. They
say-
need to look for something.
They find something,
make
but it's only
me
on Lucian
feel
Cutie.
this
And
way.
He's the Inspire. That's his main
EVOS,
source of
EVOS.
damage. Taz needs to save the game right now, but Bray will just take it away. Taz was all the way down below. Lord slain again.
We did 1 minute. If SG forces this out,
Dang, I don't
I
know.
don't know where they're
They
gonna
might be able
look
to turn
for
this
damage,
around.
man, because,
RSG,
like you said, yeah,
they've
no
been on
inspired, that's
fire.
actually
Like
huge.
they were
But
getting
that
their
spell,
butts beat
that's
last
pretty
match
huge.
and turned it around and got an epic comeback.
That's massive.
And then they just kept their foot on the gas.
Astronomical.
Just the beginning of this match.
Ginormous.
Colossal.
Bombastic. We're gonna end it
In-game
there.
equipment.
Fantastic.
Give me equipment right now because again, looking at the items, honestly, like the Melissa should be enough. But again, no Inspire. Okay, at the point where they get into the base, if Hijime as well as Psychos can buy enough time, I think the Inspire will be up. But again, they gotta buy around 15 seconds of
Yeah,
time.
Too
that's
long.
15 seconds.
It's gonna be too long. They're gonna go for it. Oh, Diablo, 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 Diablo! Solo kill again!
Diablo! Oh, this might be it.
On the two, when it connects again. Onto the cold altar.
Oh, wait, Brands,
going
Brands!
fire. If he
Stop
had
this
it,
man!
that might have just been the moment
Stop
to save it.
Brands!
But Brands is still
wrong.
surviving. Now it's gonna be Evo
Bro!
again. Diablo's looking for one more shot.
Why did they not
Brands has the
attack
fire. He
Brands?
bounces it in back again. Bray will be taken out. without the Inspire.
Ooh, Roy.
He used it.
He used it
Bro,
towards
they're
the end.
tripping.
Yeah, but
My
again,
first
like I
target would
said,
have been that
just buy
marksman.
enough time, and it could happen. Diablo and Roy, this is pretty risky. I don't know about this.
I'm gonna start playing marksman and get in Mobile Legends.
I'll
show y'all how to gold lane. You're gonna start taking notes. Ergo, you too.
His ult's gonna be taken away. Brands will be able to clear it out, and we have a game. We still have
Who
it.
do you
in
think the
bag.
top marksman is right now?
No resources. I don't
Like,
know if it was
hero-wise.
like the proper decision to go for it once again. But
Huh?
they go for the discipline route. They go back.
No,
they
no,
lead
hero-wise,
back.
not player-wise.
And again, that was another close
Who?
call for EVOS.
I'm a hero, bruh.
Are we gonna see it again? One team just dominating.
Yo, this match was
And I
crazy.
mean, like, surprise.
One push.
One push. Now we got a continuous fist crack here. Diablo is on a 6.
I'm not gonna be able to host a tournament tonight, my man. I can't. I'm, like, booked out.
Until this MSE.
I don't wanna
Dark
flex,
Horse
but
at
it's not as
MSC
good
is
as last
Fire,
night, so-
Flux, Impunity
Nice.
so far. But if they get knocked out of group stage, I feel like it's easier to say that after group stage is done. But I feel
What
like
do you even need
Fire,
to do
Flux,
at this
Impunity
point?
is
Let's
the
all
Dark Horse.
Eterna?
It was either them or Phoenix, but Phoenix has already been sent home.
Oh, Dreams is actually gonna be brought back. Oh, that saves Dreams. The call altar comes down in time. Taz gonna lose a lot of HP right now. So when the nature comes down as well. Diablo with a knockback. EVOS Legends, they have the position
I
right
like
now to go for a
Singapore's
healing from Lucian QD is
developing
massive.
kind of, but they're a little bit more
Psychon
established than
comes
other
down. Get that down.
regions.
EVOS Legends, they've lost one member now, 1, 4, and 6. But at this point, 18. Oh my God, it's falling all the way to the base with Diablo.
Ooh,
Alright, he's good.
Oh,
He's
he's
good.
good.
Oh.
That was 1 bar of damage, though.
That was
Dang, that
was
did take
so
a decent amount of
close.
damage.
That was way too close. With Psychot's 30 seconds left on the clock for him, RSG look to go for the next neutral objective. They want to go for the Lord.
18
wanna
minutes.
Push with this.
Took all of their
Perhaps
inhibitors.
Maybe look for another pick. And it doesn't seem like EVOS want to.
What do you think of Dark Horse is, Classy?
They can. I don't think they want to. They want to do it, but they just can't.
It's between, like, they're between a heart
Beatrix
place
is the best
and
marksman.
a rock spot. Wait, what? The other way around.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
opinion?
They're between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, got it.
Okay,
that
I can
one.
agree with
yeah,
that.
that one. You know
Yeah.
what? It's
Most
whatever,
versatile
right?
for
Because,
sure.
Like,
Most
like we
versatile
said,
for
they
sure.
want to do it, but look at the timers. Now it's 19 minutes. If they die in that kind of situation, the next push might be the last. And now the Lord is pushing in, looking at the minions.
He's
There's
always-
gonna be a slight delay from
Beatrix
the
is
timers
always
because
a safe
the mid is
answer,
pushing a little bit
no
too
matter
fast,
what.
So it's not the
He's always a
cleanest
safe pick.
of pushes here.
Definitely not. Let's see if they can do it though. EVOS Legends so far dealing with it pretty well. Brands is standing all the way in the back right now, saving that Inspire as Taz is going to be able to actually isolate some of the members right now. Brands, no Inspire just yet. He jumps forward. Now the Inspire comes down. The damage comes down. The double call alters as well. AoE
All right, wait out for the cold altar. Taz, take down Taz. Don't chase, don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Just clear, just clear. Oki, what are you doing?
Again, Dream's gonna be able to jump in with the charge bench. Roy flickering out to safety as the Menace Rage comes down. Psychon's now with Raven Spider, locking him down, trying to deal some damage. That's the passive. And
Bro,
first
Fanny's about to
from
rush in.
Heat to
Taz about to take down
How are
Oki.
they doing this? How are they clawing at this defense again and again?
Oh man, they can't end. The damage is just too much.
RC
You didn't
Singapore is
see
a
the
better
damage
Dark
on
Horse?
Oki? I mean, at this point.
I can't really say they're a dark horse because I never rated RC
I think he
Singapore
does,
as a
because Hijumi right
as
now
a
is
ve- a
popping
bottom
off 'cause
tier
he's
team.
like, yo, late
They
game,
were-
you
they were-
think
they were
it's,
mid-tier to me.
You think it's the Melissa you gotta worry about? Nah.
like
it's the
okay. Let me look.
Vermin, the
I didn't get to do my
Ghostbusters is
production
gonna give you
my
a
prediction
heart attack.
video,
Go
which kind of
bursters.
makes me sad.
Doesn't
I've been so
matter.
busy trying to get
Kinda
this tournament
matters,
straight for
'cause it's
MLSA.
our job, but still,
The
damage, man.
so looking
That's
at
a
the
lot.
looking at every
That's a
team,
lot
right?
of damage.
If I had to go from
That is a lot
who
of
I
damage.
personally counted as lower tier to top tier,
Ginormous.
Occupy Thrones was
Guys.
lower tier, right?
Well,
We're talking about
but it's Brands
3,
with
6,
Inspire.
9,
It's
12
not just
teams.
ginormous, it's
Around
bombastic,
12th
and they
position
find
was
it again.
Occupy
It's another
Thrones,
pickoff onto Lucian QD. He
Fire,
still has
Flux,
the
Impunity,
immortality right now, and Bruce Passion
and
coming
Phoenix
down at it.
Esports.
Psychons, everybody stuns up. Lucian finds a massive
After
pickup.
that, oh no, actually, I'm sorry, Burnix
Damage
Flash.
to
Burnix
Just
Flash
jumping around. Oh,
and
he's
Occupy
flickering out.
Thrones.
Off the charge bench right now is Roy gets
I felt like we're really bad.
Oh, he's
I thought they
burning.
were really bad, but I guess
RSG
I was
Slate,
mistaken.
Singapore, still trying to go for it. No, and
Then I went for Fire, Flux, Impunity,
How fast are you? Not fast enough.
What?
Taz takes
and
him
Phoenix,
down.
and then I put
Are
RSG
we gonna
Slate
see him?
above them.
Eternal, what's
Above
going
them.
on?
I don't know.
And
Game
Evo-
three, maybe?
Evo-
I mean, at this rate,
Evo
right, if-
was
if
actually-
Evo's
see, now I skipped
getting
Evo.
these trades like they
It was
are right now. 40 seconds
Occupy
left
Thrones
on
or
the
Burnix
clock with
Flash,
the
Occupy
full
Thrones,
player to
Evo.
spawn. That's not
Let's
ideal
go for worst to
RSG
best.
whatsoever.
Kind of worst to best. Like they,
Even
some of them were
though
kind of even.
real-time win probability still
And then
favored
I would go
RSG
from
with
so
72%. Honestly,
Occupy Thrones,
it could
Burnix
be
Flash,
50-50
Evo.
at this point, right?
Three
We're
worst.
Yeah, we can disagree.
22 minutes.
Then I go a little bit higher. That's when I start pulling in Firefox Infinity, Phoenix Esports, and Firefox Infinity. And then above them, it's the 6-man, the middle team. I've always seen as RSG Slate Singapore. And then above them was Todak. Above Todak was Blacklist. Above Blacklist was below Todak and above RSG Slate is where I put Outplay, but I don't know how they're gonna play yet. So Outplay was kind of floating in there, but I put them in like the mid tier. And then above them was Todak was above Outplay. Blacklist was above Todak. No, Todak may beat Outplay. That was my, or not Outplay, Blacklist. Could have beat them. I feel like they're at a tie for 4th. EVOS, ONIC, and then Echo was the way I kind of looked at it.
They could have.
I didn't think so. Oh, in their group, in the group stage.
If they didn't. They were able to bait the entire EVOS
in group stage. Okay, so I'm looking at it. Group.
And buy enough time for Bray.
You said RSG, right?
Either way, it worked out.
RSG, Slate, EVOS, and Phoenix.
It looks like they're trying to synchronize the minions.
Yeah.
Bottom lane is pushing just a little bit too early, but still
I guess like it's hard. That was a hard one to read though. I knew EVOS was gonna make it, but I felt like there's anybody between RSG and Phoenix. But I gave it to RSG because RSG just had a more solid MPL. I felt. What's up, Juno Briones? How you doing, Briones? Oh, cleaned him with a maniac. Wow. Declaration.
What are the White Tigers to RSG
Wow.
Slates?
That was dirty.
Amazing performance.
Another sweep, fellas.
EVOS Legends. Nobody would have thought.
They swept EVOS too. Second best team in Indonesia.
Like RSG would have won in such a
I'm not gonna act like I thought they were the dark horse. I'm not gonna vote them and say what. I don't want to lie. I do think they are a great dark horse,
we called it.
but I didn't predict them to be the dark horse. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like I did. I thought it was Fireflux Impunity or Phoenix. That's who I voted for before all this started. One of them two possibly being the dark horse.
RSG Slate Singapore 2-0'd Phoenix, eliminated. They were able to 2-0 EVOS Legends.
All right, Outplay's about to step up.
I want to hear what they have to say about that, right?
So we're gonna go ahead and skip to
guys
that.
Who actually criticized the Valley roster. So looking at this, I think Hoon and Basic have completely refined their craft. But ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna welcome the marshals, the coaches, and the players one by one. We're starting with our 4 marshals to officiate the first series in this matchup. It's gonna be Riff, Shadow, Jock, and Alex. They're here to ensure fair play, esports integrity, and address to any player or technical needs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. Let's welcome the Sky Kings, the Porcupines, the MSC 2019
Yellow
champions,
Hedgehogs.
and back-to-back MPL Indonesia champions. It's ONIC!
After defeating the Kamai team, will ONIC overcome NACT's representatives?
We're also going to be welcoming all the way from North America, representing North America, consisting of highly skilled players and a true powerhouse. Here comes Outplay!
It's time to take revenge against ONIC. After 3 of their players lost in M4, we will see the battle of assassins between Kyrie and Best Player 1.
The best player was so
Kyrie
good,
and Best
why
Player.
isn't there a best player 2 yet?
That's probably his younger brother here, because again, at the end of the day, we have to
Goes
look at the
Coach
coaches,
Yeb.
Coach Yeb, Adi, and as well as Coach Dale to make sure that they are.
Oh yeah,
arming
Turkey
their
did
players
great in
with the best
M4.
tools possible.
See that big
But they
smile
also did
on
great in their
Coach Dale and Coach
MPL
Yeb's
too, bro.
union.
Turkey's been
Both
solid.
Filipino coaches,
I'm a
and
fan of Turkey.
There's a good amount of Filipino representation here. A good chunk of Outplay's roster
fan of Turkey.
is a Filipino, and of
Yeah,
course
50
you
magic
have
dust
the
on Hoon
Sky
going to
Kings,
Eve.
Kyrie.
Absolutely. You know, they're a very diverse crew. When we take a look at Outplay, right, they have a Korean, a few Filipinos, and some NA representatives as well. And looking at the way they play, once again, that unique, diverse multi-dimensional gameplay is definitely going to come down for ONIC here.
All right,
They
so
are
they got
dropping down their first main lineup. It's CW, Kyrie, Boots, Sans, and Keyboy. We've seen a little bit of experimentation from this team, but up against OP,
Boots.
I feel like they want to stick to what's solid.
It's Reshi though playing, so Boots versus Reshi is gonna be crazy.
Right? Will Drian ever even
Kyrie
play?
versus best player is
We know
gonna be
he's
cool to
here.
see.
We've seen him in the hotel, but is Coach Eb, is Coach Adi considering the last
Keyboy.
It's tough to say, right? It's sad to see that the
Yo,
Kages are
Keyboy
slowly
versus
coming out because
Shark?
They were the ones who got their names,
Oh,
especially
man.
2019. I was there witnessing them all put
gonna be
together.
nuts.
I've never seen a Ninja Clan so strong in my life until I watched Naruto afterwards to understand the reference. But now, the evolution of ONIC, the next generation is here. One consisting of a jungler all the way from the Philippines, right? Will you can you imagine, right? Most people are like, ah, man,
Stop
Naruto
it.
is going to be a classic.
You want to see Echo? You want to see Blacklist versus OP first?
This one.
Oh, well,
No,
they're
bro,
facing up
Team
against
versus
a
Echo
bunch of new faces.
fucking
Relatively
basic
speaking,
and
this
yeah,
is
we were-
Ureshi and the best player one.
Look, that could have been nuts up there, Deez.
in the
See, I'm ready to get my pose
NSC.
together.
We've already seen basically.
I'll be like
we've already
this.
seen Hoon,
Yeah.
and we've seen Shark on the world stage.
We've seen a lot of Shark. M3, he was an absolute menace. Many believed him to be one of the top roamers at the time.
A revelation.
A revelation, and right now as well. a lot
Bro,
of
they
people
say Shark's
actually
one of the
are
best,
rating him as one of
roamers
the
in the
best
world.
roamers at MSC. But again,
world.
I think it relies heavily on this trio mid. Best player one, Hoon, and Shark. They are the ones who make this composition work. They rotate and they don't really have a specific strong side to play with.
I mean, we also have to talk about, their
I would
previous
say they don't have a
weaknesses that
strong
we knew
side. I
before.
think
Like,
Ureshi's a
number
very
one,
strong
didn't
side.
play Cho on the big stage, and when he did, he was a little scared to go in and out of these fights.
Facts
I think
101,
that
what's
has
up, my man?
changed. I've been keeping
Why
up
is
with a
Outplay
couple of
overrated in
streams,
North
and
America?
I have seen Shark maybe
You know, I could
not
actually answer
necessarily
that
on his
in the
own
best
stream
possible
himself,
way for
but
you.
he's
So,
getting to Cho a little bit more often. He's getting a lot of
a
confidence. and
possible
more so
way
I
that they
feel
could
like
be
he doesn't need to
overrated.
be directed or micromanaged
A
anymore.
possible way that
Right,
they
as
could
well
be
as their
overrated is
XP
because
leader, who has seen some
North
play in
America is a
NPL Philippines,
developing
that's Ureshi,
region,
he's a shot
right?
caller.
So
the
players that are
absent
playing in
at the grand
NACT
finals of NACT
top 8 are not
made
at
a
the same
difference.
caliber
And
as the teams that you see competing in NPL for the Philippines and Indonesia. So, a team like Outplay, they are NPL level for Philippines and Indonesia. But a team like, another team, and I'm not going to name specifics, but other teams that were top 8 in NACT for North America were not, but they were top 8 for NA, but that is the developing region. So that's where the overrating comes from, is people see Outplay dominate the top teams in a developing region, so they expect them to dominate in a region that's already developed, and that's why they're overrated. To an extent. But it's up to them to change that narrative. That's why they're here. That's why they'll compete, and we'll see what they do.
He is the one.
They are good players, though.
Taking his place, and honestly, I think with ONIC, he's definitely.
But it's hard, man, when you're comparing a overly
going
developed
to be,
region
how
to
are they going to work together,
a
are
region
they
that's
going
still
to
in
be
its
a
baby
synergized
steps.
team?
Like, we
Now,
just
things
had our
have changed
first
so much that they are
big
doing it.
NACT.
Now, the real
Actually,
question is,
second one, I would say.
Mirror Curse, yay or nay?
What's
here?
going on?
I can't control the powers anymore, man. I mean, at
Mirko
this point,
voted
me and
Outplay.
can't control the powers.
It's out of your hands.
It's out of our hands. The team just go too ham. Earlier, RSGSG, we both voted for RSGSG. Turns out it was a blessing.
Oh no!
That's not a good look. There's no consistency to this curse.
If you can't harness your powers, what can we expect?
With great power comes great responsibility, but unfortunately,
Sark is
that
a seasoned
responsibility
player
is out the
internationally.
window
Yeah,
for
he used to play
Mirko.
NPL. He's played NPL before. So it's Basic. Basic's played NPL. Ureshi's been in NPL. They're all 3 NPL players that came to North America.
But
All 3 of them.
down to them, and I can only imagine the weight on the shoulders of the young.
And then
Carlos,
Hoon hasn't
young
played
best player
NPL,
one.
but Hoon has played
We gotta walk
professional
it through, right? Because number
MOBA
one, A lot
games.
of people are comparing him to MOBA Zane, and I've heard from a couple of NACT
So-
casters, and even amongst the community, that there's still that big debate whether you're a MOBA Zane fan or whether you're a best player fan. At the end of the day, it's about where the meta is going to be leaning more towards to. Obviously, MOBA Zane is more going to be flexible and trying to fit himself in as many spots as possible. But best player.
That's right. Best player, prepping up. You'll see him off camera, but this is Hoon right now. Just
Oh, that's
playing
Hoon.
some Fanny. This is
I thought that was
but
best
guess
player.
That's what you get when you play with the Asus Republic of Gamers ROG Phone 7. It's the official gaming partner of MSC 2023. The ROG Phone 7
Did you see those cables?
And alongside the spectacular
My cables was better than that.
You can Play games like you never experienced
Yo!
before. Check out
Why did they not put best
now,
player right
who's
there?
prepped up. Like after the RG Phone 7, I'm pretty sure he's carrying that buff over as we get into the match.
Most definitely. I mean,
Who got to work on that fanny,
he was
dog?
warming up on a fanny when he's playing the mid lane, but again,
Who's
fanny's
got to
probably
work
the
on
best
that
way to warm up
fanny?
your fingers.
For them fingers.
God,
Yeah, you gotta make sure you have some kind of precision and level of warm-up, and especially at the international level, you can't afford to miss even by a pixel. We've seen teams really abuse, like getting hit by the last hit of Minotaur. You're just right at the very edge, just so you can close the distance as soon as you can. I'm very excited for
Deez,
this
you need to get a
matchup because,
ticket.
again,
We're going to the
we didn't get
Philippines.
see enough of Hoon last year.
Seems you're not the only one excited because this Cambodian crowd,
I'm already
I
in
gotta
the
give props to them
Philippines,
again, man. I already gave them enough props at
Are
the
you?
match number 1, but
It's a full
they got
crowd.
a full crowd.
We'll both learn
You
how
see
to speak
Cambodian
Tagalog
players on stage?
together.
No. This is the passion that the Cambodian people have for the game and the love that they
Cheyenne
have
told
for
me you
the
didn't know how to speak
game.
Tagalog.
This is insane, and I think we're just gonna get straight to the draft.
She said you're one of those
If anything,
Filipinos
all
who
players on stage
doesn't
are
speak the
anything
native
but
tongue.
Cambodian. So that just shows
Yeah,
how much
okay.
they love MOVB, how much they love ONIC, how much they love.
Whoa, was that Jawhead?
And boy, oh boy.
Oh, that's that dude from the- bro, that's the dude from the, M-World.
The meta shifting competition. Here we go. It's a drafting phase for game 1 in a
we
best
go.
of 3. Outplay on the play. ONIC answering back. There goes the Kadira, the Valentina, and of course ONIC just covering their bases. 1-1 today.
You actually basic play, next play. Next play,
It's
EVOS.
difficult to actually predict some of these drafts. You know, I
Yeah,
was
I'll say
coming
they
very,
played
very
overseas.
confident on day number 1, but considering that a lot of teams have
But now
many
you see
different
why
styles
I guess you
of
could say
play,
they're
it's very easy
overrated
to
to an
get
extent.
overwhelmed with the many different angles that,
That
they
would-
can actually
yeah,
take.
that would definitely be why.
Considering that Outplayed here are looking to ban
But
out
they're
the
skillful. I mean,
as well
I
as the
think
Kadita. They're making sure that one
best
that
player
Shine
really
makes well made and
shines
as well as Rome are taken out.
when
And
you
more
let him
importantly,
run what he's
we've seen
comfortable
how
with. But if you
devastating
put him on
Galaxy
something
overall as
more
a
generic,
player is. Like,
then I
oh,
think
yes,
it's
wow,
really
you
going to
wanna
boil
be
down
deep, that's
to
totally fine. I'll
the
steal
tank
your
mate
ult
synergy to
and
be able to
I
pull
will
off
outscale you.
them winning this.
Talking about
It's going to be on
Eve,
Shark and
it's still
Hoon.
out there.
It's going to be on Shark harassing the enemy jungler at the start. It's going to be Hoon rotating, getting that first rotate to the XP lane. You know how they rotate to the XP lane now, right? And leave the roam in the mid in the beginning. That's like the new rotation. We'll see if they do it.
That gives Oreshi all the more the flexibility to watch the map, make the calls, and take control.
When he makes
It's
the
also
calls, you
Hoon
need to put him in a
being
very
comfortable.
good matchup. You know, often when you want to put him in a winning
I don't
matchup,
think any
something
team
like
is-
Arlet could definitely
is
come
gonna
through
let
first for Outplay just to give
Fanny
him that
walk with
stability
Outplay,
in
though. I mean,
lane.
maybe.
For
I would love
Outplay,
to see him-
just taking a
somebody
few
let
of these
Fanny walk
heroes
on
that
them.
are looking like Sans is
Best
heroes,
player
all 3 of them.
is known as one of the best fanny. At least he's the best fanny in North
Finally, we get to
America.
see the glue ban. I was
sure.
getting a little scared there.
Would you
whether
say that,
Onyx was
Deez?
going to just kind of let it open and say, yes, if
Best
you want
player
to
is
go
the
get
best
glue
fanny
for
in North
yourself,
America?
all promise really doesn't matter to us.
You
But
can't
finally,
remember,
Glue
I'm
gets
the
banned
best
out in
fanny in
first
America.
pick,
Nah,
going
get outta
over
here.
to OP. What are they going to lean towards? What are they going to prioritize? Especially when I'm looking at Coach Dale, right? Previously, he was under Homeboys in Malaysia, and he's done a lot of
Oh, that
wonders for
sounds
a team
gross.
that
Facts.
never makes it far in the playoffs.
A duck embryo.
achieving only 3rd place.
See how far he's come?
Remember that. Is that what they eat in the Philippines?
So again, you have to consider the depth and the breadth of this man.
Are you Filipino, Facts?
Like how you think he's thinking? Is it Hoon? He's gonna give the heave here?
I think that definitely could be the answer for this competition.
Guys, free code giveaway right there beneath me. Make sure you guys copy that and paste it on that following site beneath that as well for a chance to win an amazing skin for Mobile Legends Bang Bang and some lucky chests. 20 slots available. Grab them while they're still there. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Different regions for
All of the regions.
All the regions, technically. Now he definitely understands that stability.
I need to
is
start
very
learning
important.
one word of
You need
Tagalog
that,
every day.
Spectacular draft that you need.
What's the word of the day
This
today?
is one of the founding, or what is it? One of the foundations for
Balut.
the draft that he wants to create. And Yves is just perfect against the Paramis.
Magadang umaga.
Exactly. I mean, Farmers is
Magadang ara. What's that mean, Deez? Am I saying anything?
They're going to go for the Lancelot as well as the Claude. The Swiss Army knife of the marksman lane, and more importantly, one of the best junglers that we've seen so far, getting his hands on the top meta pick in the jungle role, Lancelot.
So far, so good. Between OP and ONIC in the first phase, nothing out of the ordinary. We might not have to see Coach Dale, Coach Adi,
Dale.
and Coach Yeb flex as hard.
Mr.
But then again, as I
Worldwide.
say those 2 names, those 3 names in total, is Dale not outnumbered? Yeah, sure, he's playing for Outplayed, but that's 2 brains on the other side.
Adi and Yeb.
2 geniuses.
Two of the brightest minds in MPL Indonesia, most definitely. And I think they're working together really well because Yeb handles the draft for the most part. Adi handles the in-game stuff. And that mix has really made ONIC level up. But as we mentioned, Arlet for Oreshi. Just a solid pickup here. They go for the Kufra. What do you think about that?
I personally like it because again, you're seeing two dashing heroes. Obviously, you know, Mincetar would be the absolute counter. I won't let you go out of here. But at least with Kufra, you have that flexibility and more, I would say, a safer way to look for these initiations.
Yep, it's the better way to
Filipinos
set
here.
the box. It doesn't make you go all in. If you go,
I don't think Outplay passes
it's
round.
So honest. You're so sure. Now, the young man on screen right now,
We'll see.
the young Kyrie Rayos del Sol said,
See what happens.
if Outplay can get lucky in MSC, I'm disappointed that BTK didn't make it, but it's not luck. They're the second strongest in NA, but I just think, and I feel sad for Mobile Zane. Oh wow, he's built a bond with his
Rookies.
colleague in the NA. He wants to work with them again, and of course he wants to see them there, but no matter what happens, he just wants to win.
Just like a true competitor, quoted like an absolute champion here. Now let's come back to into the draft. I'm seeing the Bay getting
Yeah, it is sad that
out,
Mobile
right?
Zane didn't
See,
get to
this
go
is
out.
the meta shift that we're talking about.
I do
It's
feel
something
bad.
that we might expect to get picked up.
Just didn't have his stuff in order,
or
man.
outplayed at some
They don't
certain
play
point,
around
but
when it comes
that's
to
not all,
rules.
right? We do see the Farsa also
Just
get banned out.
esports.
Danny as well. That's what I was going to point out.
Or
later
lesson
on,
learned, but that
look at,
definitely
he is
like feel
on
like
it
he was
today.
definitely.
At this point, they might just go
I know
for
that
the
hits
Leo
hard.
ban, man. That's the
Hits
other
hard.
hero. That's the only other hero that I think Sans has played in the mid lane as a mage. Sure, we've seen him on Lunox, we've seen him on other heroes, but in this meta, I think the Lilia should just be the next ban for Outplay if that's the deal.
Yep.
They want to shut Sans down so hard. And yeah, called it 5 bans to Gila Sans.
Mr.
here we go.
Worldwide, not
Wow.
showing any quarter to the MPL ID.
Dale, Mr. Worldwide.
What's left? Yeah, Kyrie knows. Yo. Dale is serious.
More like Kyrie's like, finally, it's not me this time.
Mar Marin stuck up on us,
boy.
appreciate you.
I do hope to see something
from
a little bit
Myanmar,
unorthodox from
Zen.
ONIC, right? You know, a lot of questions have been asked about whether Gusion might actually come back into the meta, whether or not that's going to be good, but they're forced into farmers. They're doubling down on this.
0% win rate, man. I think the stats speak for itself, especially up against an Arnett, Kufra, and Yves. Not too sure.
I know
about
Kyrie's a
this.
good player. You kidding me? Bro, I know Kyrie. This ain't my first time watching ONIC.
I wouldn't say that he's been nerfed to the ground, but there's just too many things that interact with his abilities that make
Kyrie
him
had like
pretty
the
obsolete.
best
I
Hayabusa
think
highlight
this
in the
case,
world,
at
bro.
least it's somewhat of an insurance policy. Maybe
Into
a
the skies.
5 seconds buffer before the rest of the composition.
They're flashy though. ONIC is a flashy team. ONIC is a type of team. They'll freaking steal a Lethal Wonder and recall a million times.
To be here, because again, they're second place, but he'd like to tell his opponents
Keyboy.
that only one team gets to have revenge, and that's
Can't
us.
wait to see what he
Oh,
pulls
and that
out.
confirms it. They're
Probably
on
pull out
the
a show.
99.9%.
Knowing them.
I asked them, me and LaFell actually asked him, what are the chances of you guys winning MSC?
You boy a
They
Yaoi,
responded
guys.
99.9%, so the confidence is still there. The Martis and the Beatrix, a solid front to back composition. They want to be placed in that box, and they want to live comfortably
Sans or
in
Boots?
that box.
Such a
I think
traditional
Boots.
siege composition, but if we're looking at ONIC, they want to go straight into that backline. They want to dive as hard as they possibly can. If they can punish Kuhn in the earlier stages
I said
of the
Sans.
game,
Sanford or
I think it's
Boots, my
very
bad.
possible, but that's
Sanford
the
from
relationship
Echo,
between the
or
EX team
Boots.
as well as the jungle,
Not
both
Sans.
of which I think Outplayed have their eyes on. I mean, look at these matchups, right? Arlet should be able to hold on for a good amount of time, pre-level 4 against.
I think
against
so.
teams on
Benny
for a
Cutie's
good
my
amount of
favorite
time.
marksman in
Maybe
all of
won't
Mobile
be able to
Legends.
at level 4, but at the
And
end of the day,
Sanford is
back
probably
into
my favorite
Lost
XP lane.
And ONIC one step ahead, locking in. You want to find in the box? No problem. We have an insurance policy and we have a Minotaur.
Magadang
So much
Umaga,
AoE
good
for
morning.
both
Magadang.
compositions. I mean, the Faramis and the
Tanghali.
Minotaur with the Claude and the Lance. Oh my
Good afternoon.
Lord. So
Magadang
many
Hapan.
AoE. So it's
Oh,
just
that's
gonna
good
be
afternoon.
both teams looking
Harpoon.
to skirmish.
Harpoon.
And again, the key here
Happen.
is going to be the re-engage.
These
So
help
OG
me!
The world thinks a majority,
Wow,
of course,
Magadang
going over to
Ara.
ONIC,
Good
and
day.
Yeah, no, it's all ONIC, so OP definitely.
I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna learn Filipino.
Wait, hold up. Singapore, a large majority of Singapore is leaning towards Outplayed here. That's interesting to note.
I mean, Singapore also rooted against RSGSG's opponents 2 times. You know, Phoenix and
Oh, it's a
EVOS.
joke.
So I don't know what's going on in Singapore.
It's about maximizing your MSE guest points.
You a
That's the
Kyrie
main
fan? You
idea.
like Kyrie over
gotta
Carl Teasy?
Start looking for these competitors that can double, triple your profits as we're starting to jump into the
Zane
game.
is our only
Here we
NPL
go,
level
game
jungler.
one in a best of 3. This is for that
NPL level
slot
jungler.
in the knockout stage. It's Outplay going up against ONIC.
Outplayed?
I
are in dangerous
mean,
territories here. ONIC
nah, I
already
think
gotten
best player is
one
too.
win. if they lose
He's
here,
an MPL level
especially
jungler.
2-0, they're gonna have to go up against
Best
the
player is
Burn
a really good. He knows what to do.
ground advantage to
He's very
secure
smart.
the knockout stages.
Now, let's keep in mind here, looking
He
at
just
how
hasn't
the
played as
starting
long
lineup
or
is
as
going to be,
as
and
on the
especially for
professional
both
scene
compositions, we're not
as much
seeing
as
anything
Zane, so he's
funky
not as
happening.
stacked out.
Very standard, very default for both sides.
Everybody, yeah,
No man-
Echo's
no
predicted
double
the number one
XP
seed.
start, so it's a man-to-man roam, but look at how deep Sans is. What's he thinking here?
He just wants to get vision. This is how Sans usually
All right, let's
plays
see,
with
gentlemen.
recalls as well. He's gotta be careful
Outplay,
here,
play
though.
it slow.
Down
Lethal
Kyrie
Wanderer,
secures
Kyrie secures it.
the Lethal Wanderer. Something I want to bring up though is Reshi's
Looking at
choice
top
of
side,
talent.
find a way to
He
get into
went for the
Claude.
bending will
Beatrix
instead
not
of
going to be able to
tenacity
kill
that we
him.
usually see on
You need to
Armor.
shut down
I say
CW.
9 out of 10 Arlots these days play the unbending. Well, 1 out of 10 play the unbending.
Oh yeah, he
The
did go
nine
unbending
play
will
the
instead of
Personally,
yeah,
for me,
tenacity.
I love it. I love the unbending
Come
move, because
on.
the main idea is if CW decides I'm going to jump into the middle of this fight, somebody needs to finish him off, and obviously it's clear that CW. He should be okay, right? Yeah, totally
I think he
fine.
should've went
He's gonna
tenacity.
have image in time, but at the
On
end
the
of
R
day,
line, you don't
right,
see.
it's
I
really
don't think I've ever
important
seen
how
a
this can take out
unbending
CW
will on the
really
R line,
late game.
professional
Later
wise,
stages is gonna be a
MPL
little
level
bit
wise, or
Absolutely.
MSC level wise for
Looking
R
at
line.
it,
Everybody
both
runs
teams play
tenacity.
super slow. They both want to contest for the first neutral objective, having a Martis and a Lancelot. So
I don't think that was the right choice. What do you guys think?
To that XP lane just in a bit, and you'll see already. Yeah, Faramis Sans first on the board towards that XP lane.
I think a lot is riding on Kyrie's shoulders, because you can't expect Keyboy to just walk in freely and get a Minoan Fury in the middle of the box to change the fight, right? Kyrie is going to have to bait out a couple of spells, and this is what we're seeing here. Keyboy is going to hit level 4 before joining.
Okay, charging
Alright,
in.
this is
really
their
sharp.
first statement.
Tyrant's Revenge gonna be able to connect off the boots, but he doesn't have the Tyrant's Rage just yet. Kyrie with the Phantom Execution. Cancelled away. Boots looking to re-engage already onto base player
Boots.
1, who will use the Mortal Coil to disengage. Oreshi in the midst of it all right now, caught in, has the final slash to get the reset.
All right,
on the
good
Vengeance.
stuff. Best player, he pulled
Holding
out,
on
still
to
very
that
good.
turtle. Sans trying to zone best player away as he
Use the
tosses
Mortal Coils,
Coil.
wrap around.
One more Mortal Coil to play for. Keyboy gonna be knocked
Aggro's
out.
been pulled
Does
by
have to
ONIC.
use Fury
Kyrie
right
has
now.
a
He will
good
be able to use it
foothold.
right now with the Ultra to help them now. Retribution battles, best player 1 is forced to back away. The RWM locks them in place, but Kyrie and Sans jump to the back. It's Reshu who finds a trade back, but it's only the Roamer here traded in, and he is caught in a tough spot.
That's unfortunate.
Able to use the Vengeance once again. Sans knocked up, has the Shadow Stampede, but Last
Reshu's
Rage
dead.
locks him down. Sans might just be taken down here, but Kyrie finds in the trade. Sans falls in the back.
Shark takes down
Shark now
Sans.
going to be targeted down by Booth, who's
2
looking
for
for the
2.
kill. A few
First
more hits
turtle
should
going
do
to
it. He
ONIC.
does not have Flicker. ONIC win out. It's a 3 for 2, and they get the turtle.
What a long extended fight.
gotta
there.
slow
While
down.
all this was happening, CW
You need to slow
did
down.
get chunked out pretty hard, forced to recall early on. Basic is holding on very nicely to his
There goes the
lead for
recalls.
now.
Look at
The real
Sans.
question is, how are they going to play for these upcoming neutral objectives? We saw
Look.
what it looks like, and unfortunately for Outplayed, it's a little tough to get in on these fights, especially when Keyboy
They're
has
hyped.
his ultimate.
You see that OP understands that their strength, or at least in a 50-50 matchup like this, lies in the re-engage. They really tried hard after baiting out a few ults from ONIC. They had that step in, but from there on, ONIC understood that, yeah, no, you can get a better re-engage, but when we're able to split you up and go for the 2-for-1s when you're not ready for it, they're gonna win out, and that's what got them this 1K gold lead in under 4 minutes.
Can we also
I don't
talk
know about the
fact
unbending
that
will.
every time we've seen a Minotaur so far, it's not like
See how it
everybody
plays into it, though.
immediately starts switching over to Purifies, right? Nobody on the side of OP decided to go Purifies. They wanted to have their flickers available to make the play, that re-engage like you talked about. They don't want to sit there and anchor down.
You technically have 3 people with anti-CC. Vengeance, Mortal Coil, and the RWM. So maybe that's the reason as to why they're not going for that. For basic, I think on the Beatrix, it's just natural to go for the flicker, right? You don't really want to go on that Purify. It gets you out of the lane so easily, and yeah, the Purify is just not a good mix, I think, with the Beatrix.
If anything, it's ONIC who's respecting that fact, right? The RWM is on almost for sure catch. But look at this shark. Touch it up!
Okay,
Set.
good shot, but Sans brings them back. The Shadow Stampede, Kyrie now is dealing some damage, poking him down. Best player already 1 level down.
It's still kind of
Kyrie
close so
has
far.
over the
We'll see what
damage.
happens, though.
Can actually get 2 levels.
Still ONIC with the advantage. Actually, they are up 2K, though. It's because they stripped
Sans can't purify.
a little bit of that gold.
Yep, they know that for a fact. More importantly, the ultimates are all
And a
available
turtle.
for both
Right.
sides. But wait, hold on.
Kyrie invade.
Okay, best player wanted just
Didn't
use
steal it.
Retribution. Kyrie able to dash
He
away from
forced
Tyrant's
him to
Revenge, and
use used a
should just be a
retry
free
though.
turtle over to ONIC.
That's
Baiting out that
dirty.
retribution, super
Kyrie
quick
just
shot still.
outplayed
He's trying
him.
to give the team vision, trying to give space for the rest of the team to work.
That
with
was
as
a-
in the
bro,
bottom
that's a
lane,
high
Reggie's
IQ
getting
play.
out-leveled as well. It might be a solo kill. Boots jumps in. The passive is fully on. Kyrie doesn't
forced the
decide to
flicker out of
rotate down
Reshi.
below.
Ooh, this is
Reshi's
slowly starting to go to
forced
Onyx
use
favor.
Flicker defensively.
I think they're going to convert on
Those
this. I think
Suns.
that, no, Kyrie's not going to break from his path. He needs to make sure he ends up on that top side of the map rather than helping out with the bottom side, because it generally, you're not really going to interact with Arlet anyways, and half the time it's going to be Basic who's going to get targeted down in these major fights. On the other hand, right, best player
What
has not
happens?
been able to find the space and time to really get in on this, right? Early game artists are expecting
Demon
to
Hunter
get
Sword
really
already
aggressive,
picked up.
finish off
Dang,
kills,
bro.
but the way that
See,
Onyx
W's
is
up by
moving across the map,
500
making sure
gold
that there's
already
no
on the
hole
Basic.
in their defense.
I'm loving the pressure that ONIC is placing down on the OP. It's slowly but surely. They're not ballooning out of
Basic
control. It's
doesn't have a
slow
single
1v2
anything
goal
built.
lead over the past 6 minutes.
Just two
And
Legion
because of that,
swords.
They're winning the lanes. ONIC, bottom and top, even mid. Look, it's a 2v1, and then here up top it's a 3v3.
And they're sandwiching OP.
Look at the positioning. Yeah, no. And yeah, they leave Oreshi down bottom, but I'm not so
boy.
sure what he can get there.
Fury, no.
Oh.
Purify, and that's what it does. Everybody locked down. Who's going to be falling right there as he pops in the real world manipulation to sustain.
Wow.
One rotating up top, but he's a bit too late for the party as he's going to be chunked down. Shadow Stampede not just connecting just yet. Tyrant's Revenge blocking Kyrie down the bouncing ball
Kyrie.
as well, stopping him from using the puncture.
Wow,
He's
that
still
Lancelot
able
is
to play it
crazy.
slow to get out of that situation.
Lancelot
As
is
Onyx pick up a
crazy.
free turret.
Really good timings on the Thorn Rose, dodging a couple of hits and especially dodging the turret shots to put him into lethal range. 30 more seconds till Turtle comes back up, and if you look at the altar, Sand should technically get his full altar relatively soon. In the meantime here, Boots with that 1 kill lead, and especially with the Black Dragon form and the fact that he is able to disrupt so many members from the side of OP, all of their flickers are basically down.
Well, synchronized. Shark at a catch.
Bouncing ball as well. Kyrie locked down, but he just stays there.
Oh!
Rose puncture out.
All right, now this is just a.
All right, admit it. Who is sweating here?
Wow.
You have to admit, you gotta
That just
be
shows you how
a
good
very
they are.
confident jungler to sit in front of the nearest passion, open up the
And they're doing that to
side
outplay.
bar.
That's
Oh,
actually
the item.
that's
Here we
pretty
go
nuts.
again.
T-Boy and Sons brought together. CW is already down below right now. Chunking Shark pretty low. Half
Honestly,
HP,
Burnix
doesn't have
Flash
to
did
regen, it
better
seems
than
right
Outplay
now.
did
CW
game
is gonna
1.
be able to regen back
far.
up. Seems like Kyrie is able to clear out the purple buff already. Getting that level lead once again. Secured the turtle. There's no contest from Outplay. They tried their best to go for the mid lane. There might actually be a contest right now. Ooh, Retribution gonna be able to secure that. Minus Fury and the
Turtle
knock onto
going on
Reggie
it
as Boots
again.
isolates the members. The Petrify
Third
connects
turtle
off
actually.
the Hood, and that's Boots diving all the way under the turret, waiting out the real
Boots
world.
is dead. Manipulation saves him. Ooh, no, he's dead. There you go, Outplay.
As CW pokes them down. Not enough damage just for now.
Needs help. They all pulled up.
Executed by French execution. Kyrie on the back. He keeps
Oh, he took down Hoon. Oh! Wow.
As early as the 8th minute of the game. You see how the 2K, 3K gold lead came into play. They were able to juggle underneath, and yeah, Shark keeps getting these catches, but to no avail, there's no follow-up.
Wait. Okay.
He's good. He's good. Shark is able to
Wow.
walk away from that, but you got to admit, Kyrie sees angles that most people don't. And the fact is, they knew, and especially when you're looking at Hoon here, he played it as
Yeah,
great
where's
as he
Kyrie
can,
at right here? Look at Kyrie.
He was managing the shot residue. He quickly dropped down the real world manipulation to keep himself alive. But look at the angle that Kyrie finds the often best player right on top of Hoon to secure this kill.
Kyrie
Finds enough
is
time for the rest of the team to
nuts.
Start wiping them out.
I mean, it was a wipeout for the cost of maybe a couple on the way out, but they converted out their minds. When all
Sans just can't hold back those recalls, though. That man just taps that recall all day. I think he's the only one who does that.
Basically, he's having a great time. You see how CW was just free farming, free hitting in mid?
He is just getting so much gold here. Let's look at actual 2,000,
Almost 2,000 ahead.
God, this is not going to be an easy game at all. And the worst
Weezy, we need you back in the competitive scene to teach people how to really play XP. I know, I miss it.
The entire jungle is basically Kyrie's at this
I
point.
know I'm rusty now, though, man. It's been a minute since I played. Basic played ONIC Philippines Season 6, and Ureshi played. Next played EVOS Season 9, but they did not perform well in NPL Philippines. That's why they're out the Philippines region. Basic actually did decent, but he didn't have it permanent visa. Oh, okay.
In the gold lane, so the fact that he's
That what
able
it
to
was?
sustain, this is why the Claude gets picked up. The Swiss Army knife with a Purify as well, unkillable.
Shark's not only in the gold lane. Shark is in bushes wherein He's looking for kills that Outplay has no business going for. He started doing this at about minute 1, minute 2, and it's not converting. So I'm guessing it was a tempo misunderstanding between the rest of the team. So yeah, no, now Outplay is catching up. There's no way they're going to contest this. Sure, there is a push up top that basically bought for them, but no. The one scores the first Lord for ONIC here, slowly ballooning up to 7K ahead in 10 minutes.
This is a really good start. 10 minutes in, ONIC. Man, it's domination so far.
OP have high ground defense, and
Need
I
to
think
find
that's
a way
gonna be
around
really
it.
important. We've seen in the last match what high ground defense does for you. It buys you that extra bit of time, and if you have to drag this out to 20 minutes, OP are going to have to make the attempt to do so.
Yeah.
All right, what are you supposed to do right
Agree
now,
with that.
right? I mean, for Outplay, I think there's only one response to this play. It's to just turtle up in the base.
That's right.
But ONIC have a pretty good season.
I think the next match is next Friday, right?
Turn up with the RWM, pop that holy shield.
They're not going to get enough off of this, and I think even ONIC recognizes that, man, this Lord's too weak. We'll wait for the next one. And I think even for Outplayed, where do you go from here? Who can you really punish? Because Keyboy, he can hold on, actually hold OP hostage with the Minoan Fury. You never know when he's going to come in with it.
Okay, that's great. Shark already just fully committing onto Keyboy, but the Alter saves him, and the Minoan Fury with a flicker in front. He finds 3 members under the base turret though. No minions coming down. That was a mistake. Keyboy loses his life. ONIC now still disengaged.
They're inching their way up the map,
Damage
though.
onto the
ONIC
base turret
has
to
such
say,
strong
"I'm happy
map
with the
presence
trade,"
right now.
but they cannot go for more.
Signs of life from Outplay,
really
and
much you
again,
can do.
it rings true
Not
that
yet.
one thing that they should do at this point, approaching 12 minutes into the game, down almost 8K, is to stay in their base, defend up, build up on Hoon, who I think
Right.
is maybe short one more. He needs one more main item for these high ground defenses to not just stay inside their base.
Absolutely. Look at the items. Look how far Sands is ahead of Hoon right now. Very, very far. Very, very far in terms of the items. 3 items to 2, and even better yet, he is stacking up very fast. So the more they clump up together, the more they want to try and go for this high ground defense. If they fall into the cone of the Ghost Bursters, at least for Sands, he knows he's going to get value. Just set it up for CW.
Probable CW, did you see that? Right, they're already trying to funnel onto CW. So it's already a very different ONIC to the last time we saw them. Remember, at M4, it was Kyrie-centric. Now, it feels very balanced.
And isn't that the same way that EVOS Legends have evolved too?
Yeah.
They've been able to say, you know, it's not just about brands. Now it's just not about Kyrie. We will let y'all do your thing. And yeah, Sans was the MVP then, but here you see him that he's ready to save his teammates. He's ready to dive in there, maybe even die for the cause. But I'm hoping that they don't have to do that. Because again, now shoes on the other foot. ONIC, what do they have to do? I'd say wait for the Luminous Lord. They're crashing, and I'm seeing at least 2 inhibitors going down.
Yeah, you know, at least for Outplay, they're playing extremely disciplined right now. They know that walking out.
Bro,
of
this
the
is
base
crazy because
a little
Outplay,
too
you
risky,
never really
especially
see them
developed by
this
ONIC.
far
8.2K
behind.
So far, current goal deficit.
Like,
and with
this
the
is
next
nuts.
42K mark from the side of ONIC.
This is our best
of course,
team, bro.
will
Second
have
best
at
team.
least 4 of their core items. It's rough to begin with, and I think 2 more Lords until OP is able to equalize.
2 Lords, maybe one of them stolen. Like, I think they can survive one more Lord that's on ONIC, and then maybe they can try to steal for the other. But something to note, I didn't notice, ONIC's draft, there's very little magic damage, but the fact that Ureshi had to build an Oracle for himself means that he's respecting Sans. The fact that Ghost Bursters might deal enough damage to take down this unbending Will Arlott.
And it's strange to see because ONIC aren't really clumping up these team fights, right? Usually when you have a cold altar to play with, you want to just clump up, and that's why OP really went in on this box composition.
They've taken every
Thing is,
single
ONIC
objective.
is very sporadic in the way they tackle these team fights.
This is
but,
nuts.
like you mentioned, low magic damage, only Sans. Basic, just bottle win of nature. So that is definitely a power spike for him that he can utilize.
Well, don't forget, keep your eyes on Keyboy. He's got his flicker back up again, and we saw how much damage he can do with the Minoan Fury, and with the 3rd hit of it being flickered into the middle of the enemy team, getting big knockups as well. At least for Outplay, they can recognize we can try to cancel it out, but that's a lot of
Come
resources.
on,
that's
Outplay.
invested in
Come
Keyboy.
on.
Here we go, Lord, crashing on through. Mid goes down, bottom up next. There's a wave up top that Kyrie's brought in.
Okay, this is the siege right now. Oh, Basic is going to be engaged on right there. Doesn't
Yeah,
do
it's
enough
just not
damage on the
looking good.
Kyrie. He's still going to be able to be super safe in the back. Boots pops in Black Dragon for a real world inflation. Pop down as well. Reshi can be zoned away
Alright,
from
they
the
cleared
team.
the Lord pretty
Doesn't have
fast,
auto flash anyway, so look for anything more. And ONIC say we're happy with 2 base turrets. We might look for 1 more as we go and invade first.
They're just itching their way up. They're inching their way up.
Have the RWM. If they really want to force it, they can absolutely do so on the 2nd wave, right?
Oh, final splash. It actually brings Sans back, but he has to call Alter, and now the collapse on the back. CW with the laser to wet onto the base. Who gets taken very low, still saving that flicker right now. Kyrie is gonna
Wow.
be caught. He has the dashes though. And CW now is gonna be able to melt them down one by one. It's a double kill for CW. A 3-for-0 as ONIC will still pull back the discipline. They do not want to force it.
It's
Well, maybe they
dangerous.
do.
They're very low. They're very
No, they
low.
can
It's
close.
hard.
Only
Kyrie
threw
might
2
survive,
people
yes,
Hoon
but
in.
maybe
It was
not
both
deploy.
backlines, but they're
Maybe
squishy.
Not CW, but they're still gonna push.
No, they got
16
lanes.
seconds
They're
on the
gonna
clock
end.
for the death timers right now. Base is wide open. CW will just go for it right now with a battle mirror image. 15 minutes.
Wow.
No minions, but does not matter.
Wow.
Dominance in game number 1 presented by
I told you, as soon
Wow.
as that RWM is down, at least they know for a fact they cannot force anything onto ONIC's side.
I don't know what to say.
They're the ones holding the tempo. They're the ones holding
That
the
was,
initiative
that was pretty
to go
rough.
back into these fights. And I think even for
Come on, Outplay, y'all can do it,
they're
man.
like,
Y'all just
"Man,
gotta-
That's really rough. When we
Y'all
don't
gotta
have the
dig
tempo,
deep.
we
You gotta dig a
don't
little
have the
deeper.
lead, it feels
Play a
like
little
ONIC
safer. I think
roll
nerves are getting to him, but I also think Dale drafting the Martis on best player is not something I think he's really
in the zone.
that as comfortable with as some of his other junglers that we see. I don't know if that may be what it is, too.
I think it's one of those situations where you come in, you feel confident, but as the game gets
Can't
dragged
really
on,
do
you
anything with the
realize
Martyrs
you're
right there.
deeper and deeper in this deficit. That's when the
Alright, we're gonna jump into the second game.
They need magic.
There's
It's
the magic.
Amon, 100% win rate. Firefox Impunity
ONIC,
showed what
one
this pick could
game
do. The
up so far.
potential. Omar was back in MPL Indo. In Indo, he's probably smiling.
loving it.
He loves Amon. He played like 1,000 games on it, I think.
Are you serious? 1,000 games?
Yeah.
Dang.
Ooh, that's way too many games for my liking.
1,000 games of
But
what?
honestly, I was thinking even the Gushers
How?
have been pretty okay.
How do you have that
especially
much
if
time?
You want to shut down this Farsa because again, it's not real world manipulation. You don't get a shield to protect yourself.
Now the question is, Claude has to bring Purify, so he can't
yeah.
technically
Now, like Mr.
flicker
Worldwide,
out
baby.
of the Amon and the shards. Can he blink out with a battle mirror image?
You could try, but you really have to time it.
As soon as you see the animation stack on you, there's no getting away. It's like the Harley ult. It's like Deadly Magics.
You can escape with the flicker.
You can escape with the flicker, and you can get out of it with the BMI as well. But the timing is really, really key.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
again, a lot has to do with what's their current.
Here we
ping,
go.
What's the current frame rate, and more importantly, when exactly is he going to throw it? Because this is
Whoa!
that's when you go for the BMI.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here it is, ONIC. One more game to secure match or the match entirely and actually become first seed of the group.
That's right, it'll make it all the more interesting when OP does eventually meet the local champions in Burn X Flash. Looking at the start here, very similar to game 1. It's a duo in mid, both junglers starting up purple, and then a man-to-man defense in their side lanes. Interestingly enough, you hear the crowd.
This is beautiful.
It really is. It really is. It's great to hear that the crowd
they're
are
hyped
both
up.
excited for OP as well as ONIC.
Boots, got a few stacks.
He's not gonna
Almost took
die
him
here,
down.
right? Okay,
He's
he's
fine.
totally fine. Okay, so early rotations again. We are not seeing the.
That's that rotation I was talking about. The mage goes to the XP
rotations,
lane.
especially from the roamers, or even
Roam stays mid.
super boost of sacrificing a little bit of EXP just to make sure that your jungler hits level 4 a lot earlier than your opponent.
Something to note, instead of the Purify, basically
Yeah.
he's rocking the Sprint. A little bit of a throwback. It's been a few months since Sprint got nerfed itself. It's not as strong as it used to be when he got reworked, but oh!
Okay, dive attempt right now. Best player 1 doing some damage, but Boots now gonna be able to dish out some damage. Sans rotates down below. First blood is picked up, and the jungler will fall. And Reshi, he fell to the turret.
Oh,
The
that's a
turret took him
double
down. Yeah.
dang.
Very expensive, 2 for 1.
Wow.
Interesting. Best player had his ult the entire time there. I thought for sure he was gonna 100 to 0 somebody.
He didn't get the stacks.
He needed the stacks. He had plenty of gray health to be fair. He was put down to pretty low, but he wanted to make sure that that kill goes over to the right people. Oh wait, hold on, Shark.
Oh man, there's another pick off right now with the endless charge as well. Kyrie's taking low, but he's still gonna be able to escape for a bit until
Nice.
Bear's Wrath comes down.
Take out
Evo needs to
Keyboy.
be very careful now. He's jumping in with vengeance, walking Hoon down. He's
Oh, 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 oh! Dude, that was a chain reaction.
Ends up being, I think, worth it for OP.
No, it was a mid for a roamer.
It was a mid for a roamer, to be fair, and worst off yet, Hoon was just looking to try and get the level 4 as soon as possible, and unfortunately,
Shark ready to come alive with this Franco.
His job.
He's a pretty good
It's
Franco.
a little interesting to see how this dynamic is working, but notice that we see the macro movements across the map, right? Shark is going to start this off first, take his time with it, and then allow the rest of the... Oh, Ureshi.
Final slash. That's the end of Shards.
kill?
Ureshi
Oh,
down.
what?
Shark even gets a little bit of that damage. And
Yeah.
this is what we mentioned. With the Uranus pick as well, that burst they needed, and with a Purify or a Sprint, you can't really escape from it.
Yeah, no, the consecration at this level of the game, the level 4, it's very slow. Now look at the aggression from ONIC, cordoning away the rest of
ONIC here
team.
goes similar to game
Real
1.
turtle take for ONIC.
They're
Slowly
taking these
building up that lead,
objectives,
500,
no contest, and
600 in about 3
OUTPLAY's
minutes.
not trading
Something to
for
talk about
anything.
here is the fact that we haven't really seen much action from the gold name. But wait, Shark's fine.
He's all right. He's all right. But
He said, but
speaking
wait,
of the gold
Shark's
lane, right,
fine.
Again, this is a reverse matchup. Previously, it was going to be CW on Cloud versus on the Cloud versus Basic on the Beatrix, and I would say that Basic was actually doing a pretty good job in the lane. Now, this is a bit of a switcheroo here. CW now maintaining this lane very, very well. It's going to be a relatively difficult matchup until we get a little bit of that support, and that's when we see the rest of OUTPLAY making their way up to this top side.
It's about a minute and a half until we get this second turtle, and we've yet to see a big ticket bite down. We haven't really seen Bloody Hunt.
Kyrie
doing
Chi, 14
much.
legendaries,
And
1 maniac, 7
so
triple
far, we
kills,
have
and
to
10 first
acknowledge
bloods
the
in
one, the
NPL.
unparalleled genius.
And then
Kyrie
season
has
11.
achieved 14 legendaries, 1 maniac, and 7 triple kills, and of course 10 first bloods in MPL IDS 11 alone. That's some numbers right there.
Jeez.
Well, you know, season 10, he took home 3 trophies as well. So, you know, if
His
you want to
first
keep on
season.
stacking.
His first season.
His first season ever. So in the second season, the team just really
Man, it's a
clocked
different
around
breed,
him.
bro.
And you can see even here, the mechanical prowess from Keyboy just showing up, able to just sidestep easily Shark's Iron Hook, and they're controlling this side of the map so easily. They're controlling the neutral objective and even giving an invade threat super early on.
Yeah, they're just making sure that OP doesn't get to beeline it for their game plan as soon as possible, right? It's about efficiency. And if ONIC can slow it down, then this is going to be a slow burner, a slow bleed until we
They
see
have the
how
Farza,
fast
like,
come
you
on
can be
through. For
aggressive and get
example,
some
already
kills.
The Genius one is looking very, very nice, and the coverage of the different types of damage.
The
that
Uranus
we
making
mentioned
an appearance
before,
again.
as
Uranus
well
we can
as
see
the
is
attack
slotted
and physical damage is looking really,
a lot
good.
more
So people like Ureshi,
recently.
he's going to need both the dominant
A lot
fight
more
as
recently.
well as an Athena shield just to sustain.
And that's gonna
They're gonna have to rely on Beatrix to burst him down, too.
He's rocking the penetration boots. This Amon hurts whether he finds best players.
CW hasn't gotten a single kill either.
Specifically Ureshi.
And neither has
Again, to
best-
start
Basic.
building what? An Athena shield plus a radiant armor in the late game. It's so hard to be outplayed right now.
Oh no, Bloody Hunt is ready, Basic. He's still holding on to that Battle Mirror image. Gonna be gunned down right now as the flicker comes through. It's still gonna be 1-for-1. Gold lane for gold lane. Sans trying to escape right now. Who needed damage? Best player won! They just won the retreat battle, but
Ooh, best
he
player
gets
took it?
taken out of the board as well. It's a 2-for-2
Wow.
shutdown.
It's still.
Ooh, how worth
It was
it?
worth
Was
it.
Marksman
It was
for
worth it.
Marksman, jungler for mid laner.
But here's what's unfortunate. They put the money on Shark. They
Yeah,
gave
turtle.
the roamer the kills. He got 2K there.
So
Yeah, he did pick up that kill, Shark did.
Technically, in terms of gold efficiency, ONIC is going to come up on top ever so slightly. But at the end of the day, the itemization is going to be super interesting here, right? Oh, this isn't going to kill, right?
Whoa.
Yeah, not going to kill, but 1.8K is a lot of damage, and I think at
Oh!
this point you have to start considering whether Radiant Armor is probably
Ready
the
to follow
better way
through.
to go about it, just to kind of cover the situations, plus maybe even a Twilight Armor.
All right, silver lining though, but given the double kill that Shark got, he already built himself a good chunk of
Ureshi's trying to harass.
items, magically speaking, as well as best player. So they're gonna try to stop this invasion.
They still haven't taken a turret.
It's gonna get better for them. It's gonna get better. The map coverage, I'd say, much better.
I think as of right now, in the state of this game, right, ONIC are going to be leaning on the two linchpins, Sands as well as Kyrie. Eventually, the rest of them are going to come back up into this game with their physical damage, but let's see how this fight actually breaks out.
Watch out.
Right, Keyboard's still holding on to that final slash, probably waiting for a few more members to be visible on the map. But
All right,
both teams
OUTPLAY,
are
come on.
disengaged.
I gotta
They know that
manifest
there's
that
nothing worth
energy.
Fighting for here in the mid lane, and they just transition over to that bottom lane. Basic is really rotated a bit earlier so that he can get better farm, better space to farm, but now you can really see the response. CW took the turret up top and is rotated also down below.
Yep, it's too hot.
Yeah, they don't have
Not
minions
a
to
good
protect him,
space,
so
not
he's
a good
let
place.
Claude
Basically,
cleared out. Or not
missing
Claude,
that hook by
Uranus.
There's a bite down.
Quicker bloody hunt. Kyrie's locked down right now, and the damage comes through again. Keyboy with the final slash, a bit too late to
Shark
save.
gets the money.
Jungler.
That hurts a lot.
And now with this, they should
Yeah.
be able to threaten this
Talking about when he
turtle, but a turret take,
top side?
they should
Yeah, it
just
did.
go down for free.
Got
That's
double kill.
Shutdown kill as well. Kyrie was sitting at 3-1 there.
3-1,
So
yes.
that stops the streak and gives a good amount of gold over to OP.
I think he did it though because he didn't think his teammate was gonna live. He didn't want to give the gold to the other side.
Yes, and that's great because
Picking up a
this was
kill.
an amazing call coming in from Outplayed, right? They sent their 3 members downside because in the previous game we saw this happen again on that second turtle. The fact that ONIC was looking to try and punish Basic.
Nice try, Grand Theft Turtle there, but Keyboy didn't have the right amount of damage. Again, this is a roamer Arlott, but look at this. Purple. Oh, best player. Nope, Sun got it. Close call. Attempted though.
Still not on Kyrie though, so I think it's still a win for Outplay. They are
Displaced
hitting
it.
Kyrie. Yeah, displaced it, and Best Player 1 has a level lead now on Kyrie. ONIC, they've lost their goal lead completely in the early game, and this is where Outplay can literally use the mid-game power spike. Just mentioned.
There you go, Basic.
Instantly, Keyboy gets
First
picked off,
kill.
and Outplay are on the board.
Yep, Shark is really feeling himself now. He's getting a bit of momentum for his team. His Bloody Hunts have really
Alright,
started
map's
to
opening
turn
up.
this
It's
around
looking good for
them.
Outplay.
The lead is slowly starting to be,
Yeah, they're slowly
add up.
turning
Like,
it
look
around.
at
It's pretty
Urashi.
even,
He's already finished his
7-7.
first item. He's almost about to complete it. At least should be completing his second item, and I think he should generally be okay for the rest of the game. But I can't say the same for the rest of the team of ONIC. How far are they going to hold back? Because if we're talking about scaling, right, it's only going to be CW and as well as Sands, who's going to be the majority damage dealer. Boots, we haven't really seen him get into the fights like game number 1, and I think they're trying to set up for that situation all over again for this first coming Lord.
And OP
That's gotta watch out, 'cause ONIC, even being tied, like,
a majority of game
ONIC is not gonna rest until they have the advantage.
Boots comes in with a Black Dragon.
They're not going to try and
form.
get
So
in
they
any room
understand
to
that
breathe.
now,
But the
specifically
Outplay's known to be a team
Basic
like that as
and
well,
Boone.
so
Look
that's
at
why I
the
wanted to
items
see them
here.
both compete.
Best player 1 versus the 1. Very low.
She's
That's
a bloody hut. Oh.
Close call, close call. Loving the Radiant armor.
Oh, Shark.
Radiant Armor saves his life there, but he's a little low.
back up.
He may
It's
need
okay.
to recall here, or at least find something to spell that off of, while the rest of the team is going
Good
to
rotation for Basic.
losing 3 of their ults compared to 1.
Guys, I don't know.
Urashi.
This
So,
is looking
at the end of the
promising.
day, OP will have first control over this Lord Pit.
Very, very solid. Also, Basic just getting a
Oh, they're gonna try and force him out.
down below using the chaos.
They got one turret.
Best player was able to kind of force out from ONIC.
They're starting to even out in gold. Actually, yeah, they actually got way more gold than they do now.
Gold lead.
Peter has been doing work.
2,000 gold
The
lead.
Half of the map, lower half of the map, all belongs to OP. A majority of them to the
Yeah.
name of basically.
Yeah, look at this. They're doing it again.
Basic's been
ONIC,
clearing.
they're
He should
trying
be
to make
far
this- they're
ahead.
Trying to make the same play like they did
Seven.
before. And the fact
He's
that
up
they put
1,000
themselves
gold
outside,
on
it means that
CW.
OP's gonna just hard rush this Lord, and now we see ONIC. They're starting to scramble down, hoping to find an opportunity.
Oh,
They're gonna take the mid.
Outplay blitz. They're gonna get it. Clean.
They're giving it over.
All right, watch out.
Not much ONIC could do there, right? I mean, they are 2,000
good.
gold behind, and with this mid-game power spike, they need to really understand that if they lose out a team fight, on top of that lose out the Lord, it's gonna be too much for them to handle. So they choose to try to go for a trade, but even that doesn't work. They don't get anything off of that top lane push.
I just love the coverage coming in from both Urashi and as well as Shark. They realize, hey, it's weird to see Kyrie on the top side of that. I know they can't do anything, but what about the rest of our jungle? So they start moving towards that top side, making sure they take safe pass, and they start checking brushes one by one, hoping that maybe they start spotting out the members of ONIC.
This Lord here marching down through bottom lane. Outplay taking it slow, letting the waves crash on through organically.
Gotta use my Layla.
Can I just say I missed this type of play? I missed this
Layla,
where
good
it's
luck
just a
charm
walk-in
for
ward,
Outplay.
And it basically baits out wolves.
She
I
will
have
give
a
us
very
faith.
different opinion about that.
Or-
It's just so
My
annoying.
Leslie.
It's so effectively good at what it does. that
Leslie
it
will
pisses me
prevail.
off. But the rest of the team, as of right now, this is the very first Lord, so we're not expecting too much of a gold swing at the end of the day, but it should be able to secure OP at least a 4 to 5k gold lead.
It's all blue. The map is all blue, almost 4k ahead. OP are knocking down. on
Ooh,
Onyx
Shark's not been hitting these hooks recently.
Left for ONIC. Really in a bad spot right now. And
Yeah, Onyx
honestly,
back's
what
against
they
the wall
need
right
to
now,
do
though.
to
This is
come back
good.
This composition
good.
really.
This is how they should have played game
really
1.
relies on some map control to
Just
get some
keep
good
it up. They just gotta
picks in.
keep it
And
up.
With this amount of map control,
They
on
have
hands
him on the
Outplay,
edge.
they can
Just gotta
utilize
figure
their
out a way
own
to push
pickoff
them off.
composition, with Shark on this Franco continuously just threatening any and all ONIC members.
All right, let's look at the real-time victory rate here. 64%. Looks like there's quite a bit of a swing in this game, and now Urashi's going to get attacked.
64% chance that Outplay wins this. Ooh, CW just got a kill though. That's huge.
Oh, the flicker as well. For the airstrike comes down, Kyrie already
no.
Black Dragon form now onto Hoon. He has the petrify, but he will not use it in the back line. Basic is able to use the blazing duet to isolate Boots all the way. The other members are zoned out. That's the Iron Hook connecting. That's the Bloody Hunt as well.
Oh, Basic, why would you?
From Keyboy connects on the 3. Keyboy jumping in front. Best player 1. Using the praises. Wrap with TW dodges away from it with the flicker. And ONIC returning the tides once again, equalizing the goal.
They overloaded
Still let him take goal.
ult, and I think, despite the respectable arsenal that this Uranus is rocking,
Don't let them take them. If they can hold the mid, I don't think they can though. They got Farza though. Feather airstrike. I would drop that on the mid right now. Close.
Kyrie clearing out, taking away the orange buff, threatening Basic as well.
Bro, this is just crazy how far they're pushing them back.
I mean, it's an interesting set of things that happened. Technically, getting that mid-tier 1 turret wasn't especially necessary, but ONIC wanted to force some momentum on their side to equalize that goal to hopefully catch up to the next item power spike. Keyboy sacrificing his flicker and final slash just to cancel it out to make sure that no trades will fall into the favor of OP in these next coming minutes. However, that is a big resource already gone, and the Lord, an enhanced Lord, by the way, is spawning.
Yeah, this Lord is closer to 50-50 now. Dare I say maybe even favoring ONIC. Given just what happened, they rocked OUTPLAY, who was in the driver's seat. And now check this out. Bush control. Sans does have the Bloody Hunt. I wonder. Even best players have to be careful now. Despite having awesome items, him and Oreshi, they have to be careful. They can't just keep continuing doing the wonton face checking that they were in the past 5 minutes.
4 more seconds until we see Shark get his flicker, and that's what OP is waiting for. They know for a fact that they can win these fights.
This is match point 2, so if ONIC closes this out, then OUTPLAY has to beat Burnix Flash.
Has the position, conceal already. Kyrie.
I hope they get at least one victory.
OP are on the Lord. They have it down, but now the Black Dragon form comes down from Boots.
Man.
Open up the map for the
Boots.
team. Maybe even initiate right now. Best player 1 is able to taunt them up. Boots! Oh, the venture fire on the back line. Who's getting taunted down?
It's
Spear's not
crazy
connecting as
with these,
well. That's a passive. Rolling down.
Wow.
The back line, doing so much
Clear though. Sold the Lord. Got a double. Got Kyrie. CW takes out Basic. Finds best player. Oh. Wow. That's game.
Messy trade, 4 for 2.
Yo, it was just a Lord.
But ONIC took bodies.
Keyboy, he played that perfectly.
Good pull. Good pull,
Absolutely
Shark.
baited like a champion. He's walking in.
Him taking
hoping to
that
cancel
mid
the
was
feathered
good.
airstrike, calls attention to himself.
That Lord
Next thing
saved
you know,
him.
Boots cancels out an off-tempo play for
Golly.
him. Jumps in with the Furious.
They
Dive
committed
to the
too
defensive
hard.
line to cancel out Hoon's
They do
straight
that again,
away.
they're not gonna
Let's
win.
Look at it one more time because it was so good. Once that feather airstrike is gone, CW can now participate in this fight. Basic tries his best to take him on the 1v1, but Sans instantly on him, decides to take the Bloody Hunt instead of anything else.
Well, you're talking about the setup, and I'm looking at the payoff, that Boots, Petrify, all-in combo, taking down Hoon as he was flying away. But again, I think that Incerebral was also just importantly for best player, who in the mayhem of all of that, still took away the Luminous Lord.
Wow, man, you gotta give props to best player. I was really surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised he picked that off too.
Was on him
And he got a kill. A double, right?
He just went through all that chaos and still won a retry battle against Kyrie. Hey, this is his debut on the international stage. He's doing pretty good.
Yep, he's got a good pair of pants there. Could build up to something else. Maybe some way, somehow, once these Lord dances get more intense, sells the Molten Essence, gets himself an immortality.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a very good option here. And
ONIC's in the lead in terms of gold now, though.
We are starting to move into
Barely.
the later stages. This is where we're expecting OUTPLAY to start getting very, very strong, basically, and as well as Hoon having enough firepower inside of them. I don't see the holy glaive just yet. Sorry, the divine glaive just yet, but it's going to be completed in a little bit, right? No objectives to fight across the map in 70 seconds to get to that point. More than enough time.
I foresee Hoon thinking twice. Should I get immortality first or DG? Either will actually propel them towards a winning position.
It would. It would.
Oh, Shark.
Oh, best player.
Good instincts, man. Good read on the map. Almost finding Keyboy.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at the bush control that ONIC is holding onto. Again, this is the first time we've actually seen ONIC open on the map. This is the first time we've seen them actually rotating and looking for plays, especially after that last win they had in the top lane.
It's really interesting to see. From game number 1, we're seeing that Kyrie's jumping in, trying to bait out, and as well as buy time for the rest. And now it's the opposite, right? We are looking for Kyrie, again, still trying to bait out, but he's not a Lancelot, so he can't just use iframes to get out of it. So he has a lot less of a window to work with, but Boots...
They're actually putting up a better fight against ONIC here. If I feel like they, a little bit more time, they could definitely take them, but I don't know, it may be a little too early for OUTPLAY.
It's a finer line that Kyrie's walking this time around. So it's a quick shift.
ONIC
in play
forced to
style.
play very
Like,
defensive
set
now,
up,
though.
sealed play
Which
by
is not
ONIC.
what we usually see. They're all trying to go in and just take one member down for a pickoff and then set.
Wings by Wings gets out safely. Outplay still.
Yeah, there it goes.
Pretty good position to contest for this Lord right now, and the gold lead doesn't really mean much at this moment. 1.6k onto the hands of ONIC right there. Winner Truncheon.
CW is either the most bold marksman or the most careful every game.
Not much of a threat towards Hoon, and he can actually just pop into the other airstrike
Yeah.
a bit better.
I mean, he's good. He's one of the, I say, top 3 marksmen. I still think Benny Cutie's better.
All right. It's much lower than the Tyrant's Revenge earlier. That was a very high.
Bruce, what team are you rooting for MSC?
He's been using these iron hooks to clear out these bushes, so it might not necessarily be one of those stats that you can completely trust, but when it matters the most, let's see if he's going to make that difference.
Reshi's very far off.
ONIC is evening out the score, though.
Opening up the map, final slash onto Hoon. He's trying to bait out that winner's truncheon ASAP right now, but best player won. Best player is still going at it. He wants to go. He wants to commit onto it right now. Is Boots going to be able to jump in with Black Dragon form? Best player won. Liver to opening. 50-50. Nope. Beautiful stun. Beautiful stun from Kibo. It gets Kyrie. The free retribution. Oh, Shark! Finds the hook, but he cancels away. But final slash. Now with the 5 for the airstrike to the back. Basic as well. With the blazing duet on the Kibo.
Good blazing duet.
It's Outplay. Who's going to be able to dish out so much damage?
Oh, Basic. Why?
He's going to fall. But he buys just some items here in time.
He found the fighter and the jungler. He should have went for the backline. Should have went for the marksman.
ONIC won out on the
Dang,
Lord, though,
Basic.
so Outplay, they need to back away and they need to
Oh no.
Respect this Lord. I mean, we say respect this Lord.
Wait,
He's gonna immediately
Hoon,
start
Reshi, go
bouncing everything
back!
That wave on that top side. Kiba, I don't think you should be able to wait.
Hoon! 1v1 for the airstrike.
Could've go back, Keyboard's canceling him.
Winner Truncheon, can he do it? Oh, Keyboard's just
Find the
playing
time.
with it. Dodging with the skill shot. That's one more and Hoon has won the 1v1.
game.
But ONIC they've cracked the base open. CW's on the base. This could be it. Number 1 in the group for ONIC.
Wow.
What a move!
Wow.
Oh my God, Keyboard!
That was
buying
tough.
Just the right amount of time for the rest of the ONIC members to
Okay,
run
so
it
second
down.
match
And you
was
can
looking
even see
better,
Rashi's face.
but
I'm sorry, Hoon, I gotta leave you.
they just
I
need more
have to
time.
stop the
Just need more
push
time.
mid.
That is ONIC though. I mean,
Just like RSG
hopefully if they can get through group stage, if they can beat Burnix
Group
Flash,
C has now been topped
then
by ONIC.
I think we'll be fine. I think they'll be able to pick up their
Gave me
tempo
goosebumps.
as they play
They
other
yelled
teams
like it
outside
was
of
a
like ONIC
football match,
and
man.
Echo.
Oh my goodness.
But we'll see, we'll
but
see.
GG
Burnix
well
Flash
played
is
to
gonna be up
ONIC.
against them, I
Coming
believe,
back from a
this
very,
Friday,
very
right?
good
So I'm
lead that
excited for
Outplay
that.
was able to hold against them in the early stage of the game on an Arlet that didn't work too well the first time they tried it. Now it's doing its.
No, it's tonight, bro.
They could still go for
It's tonight? They're running through the week?
Yeah. It's
What?
not. It's not like MPL style. You know that, right? It's just a whole.
They just run
tournament.
every day?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Dang!
Maybe after the knockout stage, they do a one-day break or something.
Blow up that Eve.
Oh,
Blow up that
okay.
Eve.
Oh, that's totally right here, but instead they actually
I did not know that.
for the Xavier.
guess now we
Kinda
know.
Interesting taking the Xavier right now because it felt like they want to go for their pickoff composition, and at the very least with the Xavier they can.
Alright, so this
either
is
capitalize
Occupy
on
Thrones
it,
up
maybe
against
just a
Blacklist
little
now.
bit more. They got two
Guys,
days
there is a
where
giveaway code.
one
Make sure y'all
pickoff.
hit it up,
I
redeem
think
it
it's, like,
now
okay
to have a
at the
chance to
very
win
least, but
one of
they can
20
still keep
amazing
by the end of the
slots
day.
for
But there's a
skins
question here.
in
Koshiko,
Lucky Chest
is
available.
Occupy Thrones lineup
12.5%
too
between
expensive?
12
That's too much
different
scaling.
skins on the list. Thanks so much for being here. It's the least I could do for you guys being amazing out there.
Blacklist takes the early game, they're done.
That's risky.
Wait, who's
risky,
casting?
Risky, but it is game number
This is
one.
a new caster?
How do you think they're gonna, just even it out, right? They have one more pick.
He can Brody here even.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go faster.
Right?
Oh, this
Just
Gideon?
Speed up the early game as soon as possible. Don't even give him an opportunity. But they're gonna
Any
go
new
with
hero
the
recommendations for a newer player? Man, this makes me want to make some content for newer players again. Maybe I'll start doing that again. I'm about to start going back and doing like hero skin guides and reviews and things like that.
It definitely could
Recommendation
work,
for
right?
a newer
Koshiko,
player? It
before
depends
you
on what
go,
role you play.
Which draft do you like better?
Do you play marksman? Do you play in the mid lane? Do you play as a jungler,
Alright,
the
thank you
roam,
so much, Coach
or the
Zico,
mid,
for
or the
coming here and
XP
shedding
lane,
some
the fighter?
light to us on the caster desk. It's been wonderful perspective coming out from you, and hopefully we get to see you for game 2, right?
If you tell me what role or which role you play, I can definitely help you out.
We'll miss you.
But it was fun. How was he going to that score?
I know, right? Producers, help us out here.
Just when we were starting to get comfortable as well. Thank you so
It
much,
is
Coach
Gideon.
Zico. I really appreciate having your insights here off the desk. But
Boy,
it's time.
Gideon.
Soon we're going to be jumping into this game, and we're going to see both of these teams battle.
Oh, that's
it
the guy
out,
that looks like Moba
especially for
Zane
Occupy Thrones.
on
This
Occupy
is 4
Thrones.
lives. It doesn't matter if they drop a single
twin.
game. They need to win the series.
All or nothing for both Occupy as well as Blacklist as we enter the land of dawn for game number 1.
Checking out the rotations, it looks like it's a counter start. It's purple for
Alright, Blacklist, the first time
of course,
seeing
orange
Blacklist.
here for Leo, the 7-foot-tall jungler from Occupy.
The 7-foot-tall jungler? I feel like every single time
Jeez.
you bring it up, he adds another foot to his height.
I don't know what they feed him over there.
7 feet tall.
As we see the early game actually start to pan out, right? We're seeing Occupying Thrones, and especially for Maro, nothing too out of the ordinary, but especially on that top side where Glue is going to be strong into this Arlott matchup. For now, you know, until we start seeing
XP
the game
lane.
happen, the information has been scouted out.
Well,
They know
Arlott, you
exactly
have to know how to play as
what's on the
Arlott
side
for
of the
sure.
map.
Now that's
Because
what
when he's
makes it
available,
so
he's
curious
definitely
for
a
the
very
way
strong
that
pick.
both of
Glue,
these teams are playing, because
you need to know how to
honestly,
play as
if I was
Glue.
Blacklist, I'd probably
Those
put
two,
most of my bets
bare
onto
minimum, you
Venus
should
lane
definitely
just
know how to
so
play.
Venus can get that level 4
Yuzong's a good one to have.
However,
Lapu
perhaps
Lapu.
maybe because, oh, wait a minute.
Here we
something might be
go.
going on.
Down bottom.
So I would say
That's
focus
an
on one. The
exercise
first one I would probably
International.
focus on.
Oh, first blood draw by Leo.
Arlott's going to be banned a lot. Practice Yuzong. Yuzong or Lapu Lapu. Because they're not going to ever be banned, but they're always pretty good. So you won't have to worry about not being able to play them. I would say focus on like Arlott, but he'll be banned out majority of your ranked games probably.
The movement speed you get from his gates, especially
You have to
when
know
they are
Arlott. You need to know
at
Arlott,
wider
Glue,
range,
Lapu, and
does
Yuzong.
2 things at once.
And
Yeah.
here
You
we
start
were
there.
saying that it was Occupy who needed time.
Yeah, very interesting. But here we go.
Uh-oh.
Leo goes in again.
Uh-oh.
Joy, if you can really
Look
throw
at
Joy in there,
that.
I mean, he's good too. But
Agent Zero. He's not going to recall. Interesting. Already turtle up.
That was very close. That was very close. And look at them just really wreaking havoc here in the early game and the way that they're able to control this upper side of the map. Look at Alpha, look at Maro, the way that they're positioned. They're trying to zone you away as well as Venus, so Leo can get this uncontested.
That's 4 men
Occupy
taking
Thrones
it.
first objective.
Clear victory here for Occupy Thrones. And they're going to oblige.
Another Lance
oh, my
player.
Venus here, pulling over Leo.
Oh, he
Smith
messed that up.
contribution slowing
Messed
down
his
the
pathing up
queen.
and he retro,
They're deep behind
or
enemy
retried
territory. Look at
Venus.
Grand Theft Orange.
Yep, he's going to make sure that he, at least, I'm not going to be there for the turtle, so therefore I'm going to take all of your
Yeah, I
jungles
wasn't too big of a
while
fan
I'm
of
down on
Occupy
the bottom
Thrones. I think
side
this is
of
gonna
the
be very
map.
fast,
Make
bro.
sure that at least there is some kind of
Matter of fact,
flow
this is
working
Occupy
for
Thrones, the last
International. I will
series.
say,
If
though,
they lose
were
this, they're out.
holding Edward quite a while up on that top side of the map, and by the way, Unbending Will.
That is a bending wheel, but now look at mid lane. RWM by Yue, but it's not going to be enough to save all my Venus. Leo gets
Okay, good kill.
Alpha gets
They drew
on
blood
out there.
twice.
Not enough damage from Owl just yet. What's going on? Occupy's winning the what? Last 2 or 3 big engagements here.
Yeah, you can see that being reflected to their economy, right? 1,200 gold lead already, and this is completely the opposite of what we expected from the drafting phase. Blacklist with the Beatrix, with the Feramis, and even the Eve, especially after
Of course, my man,
level 4,
Warslip.
they'll be able to have
I'll be making
more
content
say
here
when
soon
these
for all of
teammates
this
go
kind of
down.
stuff,
But
too.
what we're seeing is
What'd you
the
say, Dees?
opposite. How are they doing this?
No,
I
I'm
think a lot
fine.
of this
I'm
is
fine.
the testament of Leo.
Oh, okay.
Right? His mechanics are keeping him extremely sharp. He's maxing
Whoa,
out
whoa,
his
whoa.
stacks just so when he does go in for the puncture.
Is that the first word you ever said when you were born, senpai?
Right? For the rest of the team, and especially for Al, he's got to play it a little safer because he knows that Occupy have hounded him on
That's
this
what you
bottom
said when you
side.
opened your eyes up for the first time.
Look at what the DJ comes in. Owl didn't see that coming. He goes down.
Hey, I watched a bunch of videos for Diablo, bro. I learned a lot of stuff.
They're pressuring gold lane. Look at all my Venus and Y. There's only
did.
so much they can do. Underneath, this tier 1 down
So
bottom.
all your
Leo
so
dives in. That's a fun mix you spent in. Plus a puncture.
I'll tell you about it
Plus
after
a
the stream.
flicker from the queen.
But it's a lot of
Leo
stuff
gets
about
the
it.
Kill. And there's the RWM by Yue, and they're still going to punish.
That way we're making sure we're playing and maximizing our items the right way.
Here we go, split from the glue. There's the final slash flickering on out.
Personally, I don't think a lower level like
A
yourself.
rotation here. They're calling
should
in
come,
Alpha.
you know?
They're calling in all the
Are you
time.
level
They can
50
make
yet?
sure
Did
that
you hit it?
Whenever they make a movement, they can capitalize
No,
on
I'm
it
at, like, level
120%.
36.
They're not leaving it to chance.
Nice.
And I feel like Blacklist, they're trying to be as hyper efficient as
It's fun,
they
right?
can. But a couple of
The game is
mismechanics,
fun.
couple
I got a lot of legendaries.
unfortunate
Oh my god, I went
positions,
into
even with
a...
the RWM at
They had a
times, you can see
PvP
that maybe
event,
for the
so
newcomers,
technically,
the new
I didn't even
bloods
know
even,
because
a
I
little
just
bit
ran in there
nerves,
without
but keep in
looking.
mind, Edward
I didn't
is
even
going
know it was, but I was like, hold up, why is this whole area red? And then they asked Manny, and it was like, he said it was like a PvP event, so technically if there's like a player in there,
yeah,
like multiple people,
yeah,
they can kill you in there actually and take all your stuff.
Did they kill you?
So far, it seems
No.
like Owl.
There was no one in there.
Bro, I feel like an idiot, Senpai. I feel like one of my skills that I had this whole time I didn't have slotted on my buttons. And it was like my strongest skill. So I've been running around not using like half of my guy's power, bro.
That's a 2v2 up top.
It's the twisting, it's called twisting blades.
That's the split already spent up.
Yeah, I think I was playing.
Backing him up, there's the possession coming in.
You know Bedhead plays it?
Oh, Brazer's Wrath coming in. There's another knockup.
Oh, Ben? Yeah.
No, Bedhead Gaming.
And they are going to let go down bottom though. They popped the
You coming through, yeah. Positive vibes, you coming through. At the big, get my game
You can
on.
see how they're dividing and conquering, and now Blacklist are starting to adapt, figuring out where the movements are going to be. But Occupy, they want to continue this oppression down on the bot side of the map.
It's my boy. It's my boy.
Speedy is still alive. He's got quite the goal lead on his hands against Owl, who's just trying to survive.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, right? You're not accustomed to seeing this. Sure, has some damage here, but up until this point, she's not able to reach her power spike just yet.
Oh, the RWM keeping them where they need to be. Owl pops Speedy. And now from the west, there's another. Oh, that's a double for Owl. Oh, Smile was misplaced, and there's the Appraiser's Wrath and the knockup. Still lacking the taunt, forcing out a flavor from Maro. Newit takes down the Kaja, and Leo is in trouble. There's a puncture on out, but look, Wise gonna catch him, and will Wise finish? Oh, there it is. It's not enough. The taunt finally gets him down. Venus gets sweet revenge.
Yep, this is a collaborative.
5-5 though, Occupy Thrones. They put in a fight. They're not trying to go home. They are not trying to go home, bro.
They made these off-tempo plays. They didn't expect Occupy to kind of disrespect the protocols that we're all used to when it comes down to these neutral fights. And now that they've adjusted, the entire team has kind of realigned themselves, and the calls coming in for Oh My Venus, impeccable as always.
Oh no, that's a three-man rotation up top. Down goes Agent Zero.
Golly. All right, Occupy.
See, I love this, right? I love this back and forth. I love that Occupy are still able to trade back punches against Blacklist, who up until this point have actually taken back that economy lead. They have a turret in the top side, and now with 10 seconds remaining on the next neutral objective, both teams are going to go for it. But something to note is Wise and Leo are at the same level. Lancelot,
Occupy Thrones is not doing bad right now.
Chance getting that turtle.
Whoa. I mean, I would.
They weren't doing bad before either when they were playing. Even though they got they lost. They're actually they did better in MSC than I thought they would. Even if they didn't win, their gameplay was better than I thought it would be.
Look at how deep Blacklist is. Oh no, but wait, they cornered off Maro. They're going in. Edward, can he get it? And that's gonna be
he's done.
Not gonna be enough to stay in, and now
ain't no way he's getting out of that.
Well, Occupy are 2 men down.
This is not a good position, especially for Leo. He's gonna try 1v4, but it's looking real grim here.
Oh no, they're gonna pop him. Speedy makes the most of it.
Al takes down Leo.
That's gonna be the
Ooh, a little late with the dawning light.
They will have to concede this bottom lane tier to 1 turret.
And even then, it's not much of a loss, right? 2,000 gold lead already, and it's not just about the numbers, right? It's about the map control that they already have built for
they got good map control.
One of the main things that
Lord coming in
is that map control to utilize these pushes to be able to get into that back line and just prevent that damage from Smile from getting onto the members of Blacklist.
Yep, and now with the Lord pushing down on all sides, Lord Empowered Minions pushing it down from all sides, everywhere. Blacklist International, notice that the movement's coming out from specifically Owl. He feels like he's going to get targeted again. And even for Edward, he doesn't mind too much, but at least with Wise, fishing for that information, knowing that at the very least, he can withstand the damage, and it doesn't really matter. He's got an early immortality, makes it even more of a reason why opening the map for him is going to be the best solution.
Interesting. An early immortality for the Fredrin at 9 minutes. Well, I wonder how many items he's built up. Now Blacklist threatening this mid lane tier 1. Look at the back line. The sandwich play from the duo Edward and Wise. Now forcing the flicker away from Alpho as he goes for the split. And down bottom, it's Smile, up top, it's Leo. Occupy seem to be scrambled.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they wanted to commit onto that, but they also wanted to look for something else on the map, but even that...
Yo, Leo is such a good caster, bro.
I
honestly think he may be probably the best between him and Mirko.
Oh, there's a knock up on the Alpha. He's not gonna live for long. Yue gets the kill, pushing back all of these members of Occupy.
I think he's the best. Him and Naisu tied best Filipino casters.
There, and this is why, especially when you have the Arlet and when you're side lanes, once you unlock him out of it, the mid tier 1s and tier 2s, as much as I would like to emphasize the tier 1 mid being one of the most important objectives on the map to give you access into the jungle, with Arlet's displacement, you can make dives from many different angles, and you can make it work. Just remember, it goes from left to right.
Oh man, looking at the in-game equipment, right? Very aggressive from the mid laners. Right? I want to emphasize on this because most of the damage should rely on Xavier here in the mid-game before the carry reaches that item power spike, right? Only 2 items for him right now. Not enough damage in my opinion. It is going to feel onto Owl, but other than that...
They oblige. How much damage. They pop the XP laner now next...
Oh, BLACKLIST is executing. They're trying to get some kills.
Oh,
good dive with the core altar. And they're proxying the minions. Wow.
Oh, this is a messy engagement. Wise is separated from the rest of BLACKLIST. Here comes Omivinas and Owl.
Dude, that's a high IQ play. That is a very high IQ play.
Leo, though, at a 10th of his health, they push tier 1.
They finally crack open that tier 1. Why?
That was impressive. They split. They did a sandwich around the tier 1 turret.
And with the passive, he's going to regenerate with sorry, not Sky Guardian's helmet, the Guardian's helmet back to where he needs to be. But more importantly, do they really need this Lord? Personally, I don't feel like they want it. They want Occupy to walk out of their base. They want Occupy to get wiped out so they can finally finish this off. But notice that even Occupy don't want the Lord. They recognize that they could potentially lose a fight. Play to your strengths. You have a Kaja. Look for those angles.
Yeah, they want to be masters at baiting right now, right? They need it.
Bro, why does she... Do you hear this? Am I the only one who hears her say that?
Just centralizes his focus on these objectives. Edward, the only one in the base to defend.
Oh, those are 3 big siege minions. Edward has to do
crazy.
At least BLACKLIST have gotten something off map. All this while, Occupy was playing footsies across. Now, Maro, look at this. Does he know that there's this bush? Oh, rings of order and lightning bombs through. No engage here.
Oh man, I mean, he almost got snagged up mid-animation of the lightning bombs with the final slash coming in from Edward, just a pixel off from clipping him. But in the meantime, this is going according to BLACKLIST's plan, right? They wanted to play for that early game. Unfortunately, didn't go as well as they wanted to, but they can still recover from this. Occupy, on the other hand, if they can defend this upcoming Lord, make it to the 42k mark, at least we know that they have a chance in the later minutes. I'm guessing probably around the 16th minute is when you're gonna see Occupy really hit that peak.
Yeah, to put it into basic words, they just need to buy time, right? They need to buy time for Speedy to get online, for Smile as well, because at the end, Xavier, despite everything, he does
Occupy had a good start.
Damage from a really long
MSC,
range.
yes sir! Janelle, you already know.
As we head into a technical pause, ladies and gentlemen,
in the middle
it's
of
only
a
going to
fight?
take a while.
You're
Don't
allowed
worry,
to pause in
remember,
the middle
fair
of a
play
fight?
is our utmost priority. We want to make sure.
When did that happen?
The minion, the siege minion, down goes Smile, down goes Leo, Alpha as well.
Isn't that cheating?
Where's Speedy? Defending down bottom.
This is when you're allowed to pause in the middle of a fight.
Making a beeline for the base. Ladies and gentlemen, what a statement from the M3 World Champions. They wipe out Occupy, but they're still breathing. Motto here, a little too hasty there.
Yeah, Speedy gave up his life just to get rid of that low minion, and now Maro himself might have to do the same, but the collapsing of the
They're about to beat the brakes off of him.
Maro gets his immortality fountain just like that.
That's brutal.
BLACKLIST takes game 1.
That's brutal.
BLACKLIST lead the series here. Best of 3, and it's funny, right? I asked you the question, is it still possible? And right as we come back from the pause, you can see
I don't think that
BLACKLIST
anybody was surprised
obliterating
about BLACKLIST winning that one.
What they wanted to do anyways is enough. That seems to be the MO for Occupy.
Alright guys, this is the final series of the day. Game 2, BLACKLIST up against Occupy Thrones. If Occupy Thrones loses here, they get sent back home to Egypt. And this will be Blacklist moving on to the knockout stage.
That I want to bring up is the fact that at least with the hard guard, you can, in the mid-game, technically super juice either the Moskov, and I would even argue the Esmeralda if she decides to change her itemization and the order.
You and Trex are my favorite NA casters in live streaming. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Trex, my brother from another mother. You know something funny? Me and him both live in Florida. You wanna know something else also funny? Me and him have never casted together on the same match. So I think for this tournament coming up, maybe me and him will do a casting session together. Like we'll cast in the same game. We've never casted in the same game. I've casted with everybody else but him, and he's casted with everybody else but me. It's crazy.
Not even an ult. Not even a short ult.
I guess like Falling Star.
We gotta do it. It's only a matter of time, right?
Sure. I can't remember the last time I've seen a Falling Star Moon used to engage.
FIMP on the top side again. I mean,
I was AFK. Is that what happened?
To be honest, I think overall this is going to be quite a tough game for Occupy. But let's
here we
see
go.
how those first 3 minutes go.
Yeah, let's see the first 3 minutes and how the results are gonna pan out. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we are at match point. If Blacklist take another point, that's gonna be a 2-0.
Break the code. Trust in the queen.
In the group.
Things are going to start off slow, but I'm immediately just looking on what exactly do they want to do. Wait, look at the top side of the map. Yeah, this is finally a team.
That still didn't, but yeah, in the middle of a fight, I thought the rules were you can't pause. It's always been like that. At least that's how it is in NA. You can't pause if you're in the middle of a fight, whether somebody's AFK or not. Especially a 5v5 fight.
But notice on the opposite side for at least Occupy, he decided I'm going to start on orange first and then make my way to purple.
Yep, this is the rotation that Blacklist International made popular in the MPL Philippines Season 11 playoffs. And
they're with the Diggy. They have hard CC from Fredrin. That's the only CC they're going to rely on this match.
All right, closer to 50-50.
Diggy's not going to profit here. Honestly, Occupy has a good draft for this one.
Maro, though,
they even have Navaria.
Now look at the XP gain on
Diggy counter for Navaria, possibly. That may be what it is.
There's nothing much you can really do about that, right? You're just going to have to wait it out. And I think, the biggest impact is once you see the neutral objective show up. But notice that Blacklist International are making sure that they're hovering around the bottom side of the map. And even for Maro, right, going against Oh My Venus, it's just continuous. The auto alarm bombs and then the love taps coming back in from Maro, just going back and forth. The only problem is that Oh My Venus, if you look at his battle spell as well as his emblems, you know that he wants to build damage. The queen wants to build damage, and if he keeps on going this way, expect to see Maro just getting one shot out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that's annoying, right? Every time you want to go for something, you want to look for an NH, you get kited first, but Alpha here?
He's in trouble.
He's dead.
That's it.
He's probably
Lord.
dead, bro.
You're just talking about the queen, how she chose violence, draws first blood.
I mean, yeah, Diggy with that emblem, it's gonna hurt. It hurts in the late game, the way that you spam it, the way that the passive stacks as well. And wait a second here.
Hello, forcing out a flicker from Maro.
Astro Echo is nuts.
Without a level 4, without an ult.
Yeah, that's a little frustrating. This first turtle probably not going to go into the hands of Occupy for now unless Leo is able to clutch this out. But notice that Blacklist, they want to play hyper standard, right? Benedetta is going into the jungle.
Whoa. Using that electro final blow, taking down Maro. Yes, Leo does keep his purple, but at the cost of his rover. Now down bottom, Speedy. So much pressure. Yue pops him. And Leo meets
Leo!
And here's the hard guard finally. Do they pull the trigger? Yes, they
Venus
do.
off guard.
To no avail.
Yeah,
got him sleeping.
Win for Occupy there, being able to take Fee off the map, especially now that you can see that Blacklist are already rotating towards the next neutral objective, the turtle. But even with a man advantage, Occupy, they have decided not to go for it.
Yep, honestly, there's no point to actually try for it, right? Their item power spikes aren't there. Esmeralda is basically a non-factor in a majority of these fights until she starts getting her first two. No.
Look at this attempted sandwich play. Leo gonna get hit with the reverse time. Phantom Execution on out, survives.
Gets to walk away for free, but that bottom side, once again, we're not seeing Speedy get too much of a lead at the end of the day. Owl, he just has to play it a little slow, get calls in for reinforcements, and whenever that Wise is pathing down to the bottom side, he knows for a fact that he can
3-1, Blacklist has slight advantage. They're able to take the first turtle as well.
bait them out.
Occupy definitely needs to find some answers. They're gonna find their way back to Egypt
so
super
far
fast.
We don't really have much of an impact here coming in from the mid laners, right? They're still building those items.
Why is he getting very comfortable? He's already pushing very far back in the jungle. You can tell he's very confident right now. I wish Haji and Oheb came back from inactive. Blacklist looks weak without Haji. Yeah, it's definitely a different dynamic with them gone. I can agree with you on that.
There's not much of that going on, but meanwhile here.
Oh, that's a hard guard. Preemptive, possibly? Yeah, that's a clear sign. Blacklist will not want to fight.
Yeah, UA and Owl now.
They're just waiting it out. Yep, no reason to actually go any further than this. The next objective is 43 seconds away. They're going to play to their strengths, and now that it's gone, they might find an opportunity. UA hasn't stolen any ults just yet. He might be wanting to utilize that slow.
Oh, Astral Echo. Eyes on UA, eyes on V as well. They see everybody.
UA just, no, Owl just got Demon Hunter Sword though.
Tier 1 down bottom.
Wow, I like that this is a vision versus vision game, right? Because obviously Smile can do that. Maro
They already stripped all the gold on the bottom side. Their marksman's way further ahead.
So can Venus, right? She can put in the time bombs around, open up the map as well, and you can see that starting to become a 1v1 type of vision situation.
Especially when they're coming down to the bottom side. Alpha once again getting punished.
Oh, the switch up. They take down the XP lane after the swap. Speedy now in the top lane. What's going on? Blacklist goes for the B line, and here's a hard guard under the Moskov. Edwards in trouble. Do they get the love taps? Oh, short of a basic attack. Edwards survives.
Oh, Speedy didn't want to go further than that. He didn't want to tank a couple of shots and then back out and then use the Spirit of Destruction. Fortunately, Wise is going to be the one taking away that turtle, but they traded for top tier 1. If they're able to convert this into something more.
There's a stun on Oh My Venus, but there's too much damage coming in from Blacklist. Burrow gets popped. Not much of an answer from a stationary Angela. Now Leo wants to take down Yue. Is there no damage? He gets up, gets started and hit with an Appraiser's Wrath.
Oh.
6-1. Yeah, it's just turned into a snowball.
Speedy ran. Okay, sure, you want to cover Speedy, right? You want to cover gold lane. Speedy goes back. Leo goes back in. But Speedy's not there to back him up. I don't know, miscommunication? What's going on here?
The pressure's starting to get to them. That's what it feels like, right? When you look at Blacklist, their chemistry seems to be going really, really well. They're feeling very comfortable now with a 3.1k lead against Occupy, but Occupy on the other hand, I don't want to say that it's negative synergy just yet, but I do think that there is a breakdown in communication.
3,400 gold lead already here in the 7th minute of the game. Blacklist once again with the fast rotations here to the bottom side. Speedy might be in trouble. Hardguard still able to save them, Leo?
Oh, there's a dash forward. They mean business. They want to find one.
Oh!
Run through. Oh, they catch you and they take him down.
Nice. Oh!
From downtown with a snipe. And that's 2 for free. Occupy back.
You know what? They did that before. Wasn't that them? They had the Beatrix and they had the Navaria and they got a snipe off with that.
They're trying to farm as much as they can, but look at that top side.
Pretty sure that was them.
Bottom side as well. Oh, heartstrings by Maro. Top lane defended, held down by Alpha. What's Sal doing? Clearing the way?
Pretty sure that was them.
Speedy trying to take this little wanderer. Wise got his eyes on it.
Yeah, he's going to be able to achieve this no problem whatsoever.
Oh, Time's Journey coming in from the Queen with a flicker. Can Leo finish the job? I like the final blow coming in. And that's all she wrote. But traded up for Owl, 1 for 1.
So good, so good. I was going to say, hey, watch out for this upcoming turtle fight because Edward has that Petrify with Electro Final Blow. And we know how devastating that could be. Now, not even a non-factor. The fact that Leo isn't around, they're basically going to secure this for free.
Here we go. Hearthguard coming in. Alpha gets him, but not until Wise gets a turtle first. So
Alpha's
shields
dead.
and extra damage on the side of Blacks International.
Oh, no, he's not. He got
Alpha
out.
says that's a no-go.
Esmeralda,
even without the resources,
Angela,
Black was
toxic.
still able to get that under the nose of Occupy. And looking at this, you can see that
Who picked
Speedy's
Fredrin
trying to
auto
get
win?
to
Moba
that
Zane,
point
you agree on that?
as fast as he can. He's going in, rotating towards that top side, getting the
I would say
farm
auto
that
win
he
for
so
Zane. It just
desperately
depends on who he
needs at
goes
this
against. I
stage
mean,
because,
if
you
he
know,
goes
his
against a
team
roamer
needs
that
him right now.
knows
He
how to
need him to come
how to
online before
deny
Blacklist
him his
starts to
farm path, and he has a
snowball
hard
here
time.
in the 8th minute of the game.
Yeah, and the Blacklist could just take
Denver won? Did they just win the playoffs? You know, I was born in Denver, Colorado.
Side, tier 1 is already cracked open, and ideally, if they can get that mid-tier 1, they're basically going to start.
But I think it's a higher chance of Moba Zane winning if he gets the Fredrin, of course.
Dude, that's a golden staff for Owl already.
You know Ballman's making a comeback, guys. Do you remember when Ballman used to be the #1 hero in the jungle? He's making a comeback. They actually gave him a slight buff. Isn't that crazy?
He's not going to be showing himself justice. He's going to go back to the farming, make sure that they have a little bit more control, and they know that Occupy is just forced to sacrifice this. Wait, mid lane.
Prediction on who will make it to finals.
Looks for one. They got eyes on
I think it's going to be Echo and ONIC still
They're going to back up here
in the finals. But it's not double elimination, so I don't even know if they'll go against each other prior to the grand finals. If they go against each other prior to the finals, and it might not be Echo and ONIC. If they may get paired up against each other before the finals. But I think they're the two best teams.
Decisions, I would say, to do a hard guard right in front of Wise, but here we go. Edward Wise, 2v1 situation. Can he get up?
I think RSG Slate's looking pretty strong. I think they could possibly beat Outplay.
That's all she wrote.
I'm hoping Outplay can beat them, but I think they have a stronger chance of beating Outplay.
This is just devastating. Blacklist.
Fireflex Impunity. I'm not sure. They haven't got knocked out yet. They get one more chance. They did get swept by. No, they didn't get swept. 2-1 against Echo, so I think they have a strong chance. I'd like to see Fireflex Impunity go up against RSG Slate. I think Fireflex Impunity and RSG Slate can probably beat Outplay, unfortunately. But
the vision is what
Outplay just needs more time.
Cringing at, right? From V already has a Divine Glaive as well, so not only vision, but already
the NBA champs.
Damage paired in.
Yes, sir.
Add to that, I think.
That's what I'm talking about. Jamal Murray, baby.
But what does Occupy do with it? Right?
Djokovic.
Not much.
Michael Porter.
Fundamental lineup that they have coverage, and even
That's
if,
awesome.
The Valentina steals the Astral Echo, it's worth it.
It's my team.
And now Leo is in trouble. Oh no, there's not much he can do here. Maro can try to save him.
I feel bad for Jimmy Butler though. He was putting in work.
Puts him down under. Owl gets a kill.
Maro's too close. He can't even use the hard guard to buy him that extra bit of shield to protect it and maybe, hopefully, turn things around.
Now Alpha, it's his turn to get the hard guard treatment. Oh, just enough to help him survive. But what are they gonna do against this level 1 Lord? Owl coming in with the blazing duet.
Yes, sir. What's up, Janelle? Denver.
Owl goes down off of
Is that your team?
Love waves.
Oh, Smile doesn't miss.
But the turret still goes down.
All right, they still find this. Edward is going to try and take out 1v1 against Speedy. Is he going to check?
Edward spotted it.
Beautiful.
There's the eye for an eye. Speedy's not going to survive unless... Oh, that's a 3v1. Somebody stop him. Wise gets the kill.
And he just gets down to the ground there by the Fredrin there. All right, 4,500 gold lead here for Blacklist, but it looks like despite everything, Occupy is still putting up a fight. They were able to get a few objectives on the map in terms of Blacklist's towers. And as this goes through, if they can, stay disciplined, honestly, with the way that they're playing.
No, Occupy has to turn this around because they're going home. If not, we've already seen. Okay, who have we seen go home so far? Besides, not counting this series, which is probably going to be Occupy Thrones. We've seen.
Was unnecessary, right? We know for a fact
who was it? Phoenix. Phoenix has went home already. Just Phoenix so far, right? It's just been Phoenix. I think it's just been Phoenix. This will possibly be the second team we see go home.
Talk about Smile, he's deathless. He's been using this range to maximum efficiency.
I don't think any other teams has gone home yet.
I think after a 4th or 5th core item, he should be able to snipe out Owl.
Thoughts on Blacklist? You think they can make it all the way? No, I do not. They can't. They're not going to be able to beat Echo. It's not possible. Echo has mastered how to take down the Ube strat. I think other teams are going to have a problem going against Blacklist because they don't know how to go against the Ube strat, but Echo has perfected it. They're the kryptonite for Blacklist, and it's proven.
You're right here.
I think Blacklist has a chance to beat ONIC. But I don't. There's no chance you're gonna see Blacklist beat Echo. It's not even possible. I don't see it at all. It's just the way they play.
There's not much Blacklist is losing. They have a.
And I feel like if any team just figures out how to beat the Ube strat, it's gonna be the same thing.
The more painful it goes.
But I don't know, scaling compared to Moskov in the late game.
And the Novaria.
Yeah, EVOS or Evo or Burnix Flash. Well, keep in mind, Burnix Flash is from Cambodia, and MSC is in Cambodia, so they do have hometown advantage. That's probably why they did so good and almost beat ONIC in the first match. Burnix Flash goes against OUTPLAY. Who do you guys think is going to win that one?
That they need. They're going
That's going to be the one to see. Does OUTPLAY send home Vertex Flash in their own hometown? Or did they make North America pack their bags?
Alpha spots out Owl. Can he finish the job? Speedy catches an angle. He still has the hard guard, and now Owl comes in, taking down the Moscow.
Crusade sneaking up on us too. Rochelle, how you doing?
Oh, that's a difficult engagement. Occupy should get out of here.
Why? I don't know. I think Alpha could have just kept on going. He had the sprint as well. Could have kept on trying to force something, maybe get a kill onto Owl's side, but they backed off, and the miscommunication ended up Speedy positioning himself for the battle image and dying for it.
Watch out.
Yeah, they got to reset. I don't know. We'll see. We can all agree though that there's definitely some good developing region teams. I mean, come on, we got to give credit to Fireflex and Pewdie. They're pretty impressive. RSG Slate from Singapore, fellas. Good. Really good.
That was so risky. That was such a risky play from Speedy. Not really sure if
that's who I'm keeping my eyes on right now.
worth to take.
It's those two.
Right? I mean, two. Okay, one.
I think that's who we gotta watch out for. I think they're gonna take out one of the big teams that we're talking about. Whether that's BLACKLIST, ONIC. I'm not gonna say Echo. I don't think anybody's taking out Echo.
You know what?
Not yet.
Let's look at the items real quick. Where's Esmeralda hat in her build? Currently, third item already.
Fireflex and Pewdie took one game from Echo though. Actually, now that I think about it, so I mean, hey, that's something, right?
Something along the lines of
and they took one more.
To be somewhat relevant in chasing down the
this bracket's brutal, man. It's not double elimination, you know. It's just best of threes and then best of fives. It's gonna be best of fives after all the group stages are done, and then the grand final is gonna be best of 7. No double elimination. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. There's no second chance. There's no lower bracket.
He's gonna go home smile if he feels like his snipes are getting better. So it's not all over just yet, but it's very hard for Occupy to claw back.
What was the item on Smile? Do you remember how far she's gone in her item?
He's currently on his 4th item as of just yet.
And it's all damage.
And it's all damage, right? That's all Smile realistically needs. If he can land it on the perfect targets, which in this case is either Oh My Venus to try and reduce those stacks all over again, or even Owl, which would be the most ideal, then maybe there's something to talk about. But at the end of the day, I don't see either one of these people getting hit without Wise or even Edward being in that front line.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a small sliver of opportunity, right? And because of the way that they compose their draft, Occupy should have a good time when it comes down to the defense.
Oh no.
What?
What's Alpha thinking? He goes down for free, but wait, Speedy
falls.
does get the hard guard in, forcing out a Blazing
that Blazing Duet didn't hit nothing.
Leo here from the back lines.
Brutally honest, you think OUTPLAY will smoke Burnix Flash? I mean, but you know, brutally honest as well though. Were you surprised with how well Burnix Flash did in game 1 against ONIC though? I mean, they did even though they didn't win, bro, they almost closed it out. Their mark's been choked though, he fumbled.
Gets the start and the reverse time. Maro's still here.
But they could have won that game. If they play like that, then the OUTPLAY may be in trouble. But if they play like they normally play, then I think OUTPLAY will have an easy time. Like you stated.
Some kind of range to support with some kind of artillery fire from afar.
Dropping the BMI in that bush, they knew something was fishy. Phantom execution on out. Owl using the tail end of that BMI, taking down Leo.
That's a 3-man advantage now for BLACKLIST. Uncontested Lord. Leo's still gone for about 30 seconds, which means they have to defend for 30 seconds without him.
Yep, they're going to be walking out once more.
Yeah, it's going to be tense because either team that loses between OUTPLAY and Burnix Flash, somebody's going home. One of them are going home. That's when it gets really, really sweaty.
He is in a very good position to potentially.
I hope Dale though drafts something that best players comfortable with. I wasn't too big of a fan of the Martis. I don't think he played bad on it, but he's not able to play like the best player we're used to seeing. Because Martis is more situational. He requires the team to be popping off to be good.
They don't have a wave to work with, I guess.
Even like Lancelot or something.
Look at how close he is to Smile. And now Leo. Speedy, they're keeping Speedy there.
Yeah.
Still up. And now Speedy's gonna keep pushing. Down goes Alpha. Watch the base. Taking the series.
Wow.
They're looking to just claim all the
They just
ground
sent them
here.
boys home.
2-0 clean sweep.
Occupy Thrones is done.
Wow. I don't know about Occupy, honestly, with without game.
They got demoralized at the very end there. They saw the impeding Doom coming in, even for Speedy. He's like, I gotta try something. Even if I were back in base, the goal lead is just too much to actually handle here. There's nothing much they could have really done realistically. Blacklist had covered everything, and even for Edward, he's like, I don't even need to go back with this. There's not enough time.
And just on a fundamental level,
that's crazy.
That draft, it was very abstract. There was so much they were trying to get, so much they were trying to do, and against the M3 champions, against Blacks International, the window, the margin of
Blacklist has that drip though. They got that nice outfits.
How that early to mid game went, man, Blacklist really punished those overextensions. You step a little bit out of the boundaries, sure, we'll take you out. But then Speedy goes even further.
And we were talking about this just before the game started, right? Keep up the tempo, but fix up the draft. They went the complete opposite.
And you know, it wasn't just once or twice, right? What we saw, there were multiple occasions
so guys,
where Occupy
skin giveaway. Make sure you guys copy that code. You redeem it at the site below. We're giving out 20 skins to the first people that do it. There's 12 different skins that you can get a chance to grab. 12.5% chance for each one, and you may also get a lucky box. Let me know what you guys get from that as well. Guys, I appreciate y'all. That is MSC Day 3 wrapped down and completed. Seen some teams go home today, man, and we'll be seeing the same thing tomorrow as we do another recap, and we get to see Outplay go up against Burnix Flash. Definitely something I'm going to be excited about as well. So, guys, honestly, I appreciate everybody that spent their time with us today. Thank you so much. That is going to be the end of today's stream, but we'll be back tomorrow to get it again for MSC Day 4, one of the final days for Group Stage. As always, my name is Stephweezy. I'm an esports cast for North America. I appreciate you guys spending your time with us. Now, speaking about spending your time with us, we are also hosting a tournament for Mobile Legends Big Bang North America on our MLSA YouTube channel. Make sure you guys stop over there, hit a subscribe and a like. Same with this channel as well. To be up to date when we do go live and we offer events for North America to kind of heat up that competition while NACT is not active. I'm going to go ahead and put the MLSA YouTube channel and the comments for you guys who do want to stop over there. We do amazing things such as interviewing pro players, coaches, team managers, casters, you name it. There's so much stuff coming in the distant future for that. I'm one of the spearheads on that. I kind of am the founder of it as well. So just some cool things on the way, and I felt like I'd share it with you guys. But as always, I appreciate y'all. I am going to sign out for the day. Tomorrow we'll be live again around the same time for MSC Day 4. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace and love, baby. See ya.
They try, but they can't get rid of me. I keep on coming with energy. I keep on bringing that energy. Energy, energy, energy. I feel on top of the top. I think outside of the box. I won't fall into that box. Energy, energy, energy. Live up to my name. Go wrong, take the blame. Never wanted other fame. I stay away from that lane. I can still wake up and ball out. All in my court, I go ball out. Look at my baby go all out. Energy, energy, energy. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, 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 come on. I could write this in my sleep. Say you don't sleep, but I sleep. That's why you're sleeping on me. Why? Energy, energy, energy. Don't say a word or a peep. Me, I'm just me, I'm me. I keep it true, I don't sneak. Energy, energy, energy. I hit being on the road. Hard as a home when I'm home. Watching my babies get old. That gets me into my zone. That gets me into my groove. You know I'm nice, I'm not rude. Got no time for attitudes. Energy, energy, energy. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah.